What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, and here we are as I'm doing play-by-play of the NBA playoffs. Eastern Conference Game 4 set to start in a few minutes from now between the number 4 seed from the East, the Boston Celtics, taking on the number 5 seed from the East, the Indiana Pacers. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit those like buttons down below and subscribe, as well as I'll be calling play-by-play here back on the channel. So we got Cushman Baseball Chat into the channel, giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, man. Sebastian as well saying, let's go Boston. We got Alex Pacheco. What is up, my man Alex? Happy Easter to you guys as well. Thank you all for joining me back here on the channel. What is up, Sebastian? Thank you guys so much. So yeah, my day's been pretty good so far. Having a pretty good day. Kind of relaxing or so. I had to get some of the like team information down for the LA Clippers today for the second game. I got Golden State's info with their roster down yesterday, and I got the LA Clippers down today. They printed out their sheet, got some stats about them. But here we are back for Game 4. The Celtics have the 3-0 lead in this series as Boston has beat the Pacers all 3 games so far. A week ago, the Celtics beat the Pacers 84-74 as they out-rebounded Indiana 68-50 in that game. Kyrie had 20 points and Marcus Morris as well with 20. And then they beat the Pacers again on Wednesday, 99-91. That's when Kyrie went off for 37 points in that one. Jason Tatum with 26. And then the last game on Friday night, what a crazy stream that was towards like the end of that game. But Boston won that game by 8, 104-96. As that was a game that belonged to Jaylen Brown. He went 4 for 5 from downtown, 8 for 9 from the field, 23 points by Jaylen Brown. So Alex, also a Celtics fan from Rhode Island as well, so he wants a sweep against Indiana here. And yeah, Bucks won, Rockets won also last night as I did the stream with the Bucks game. Unfortunately, I think the last 10 seconds of that game, I lost my stream because the Wi-Fi cut off, but it was basically a blowout, so that was good. For some reason, if my Wi-Fi does cut out, today's another one of those crappy days where it's like downpouring rain outside. If for some reason my Wi-Fi does cut out and my video stops, just make sure to turn on notifications. I'll start up the next video probably 2 minutes after that if for some reason that happens again. But we got Midwest Sports in the chat. What is up, Midwest Sports? Hey, happy Easter to you, man, as well. Midwest Sports, one of the big subscribers here on my channel. He went through the entire March Madness tournament tuning into Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, so check out Midwest Sports as well. Yeah, it's going to be tough for the Pacers to come back and beat the Celtics here, I think, especially without Victor Oladipo. They've been having a lot of trouble scoring points throughout the series. So yeah, the Celtics in the series haven't even reached 100 points. 96 in the last game was the highest points that they've scored. Throughout the series, the Pacers have scored. In the first game, they scored 74, which they were held to their lowest point total throughout the entire season. In the second game, they were held to 91. And then in the last game, they were held to 96. So they haven't even hit 100 yet, scoring so far in the playoffs. As Cushman Baseball Chat saying, you have the best facial hair. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've had this mustache for quite a bit of time. I think since I was 16 or something like that. The mustache has been signature to me. I've had it for basically 7 years in a row. Now I'm 23. But yeah, it's definitely my signature look, and I just don't want to shave it because it totally looks awesome. I look so much older because of it. And Alex asking me, does the Bruins play today? Yes, they do. I'm going to get you that time here for the Bruins. I believe it's a 3 o'clock game. So the Bruins play today against the Maple Leafs. Yep, 3 o'clock on NBC is that game. Looks like that's only one of 2 NHL playoff games going today. It looks like the San Jose Sharks play against the Vegas Golden Knights. That one's at 7 p.m. tonight on NBCSN. So the Bruins will be playing today 3 p.m. on NBC. And then also the Red Sox playing today around an hour from now. They have first pitch against the Rays. We'll see if the Red Sox can go for the sweep as they play against the Rays. 2-10 today with that one. Yeah, today, yep. So, yeah, today's Game 6 between Bruins and Maple Leafs. So, yeah, Game 5 was on Friday, but today's Game 6. So, yeah, big game for the Bruins. They basically have to win in order to keep their playoffs hopes alive. And if they do win, they tie the series up at 3. Sebastian said, I'm going to be in and out as I'm going to be somewhere to see the game. Hey, no problem. Thank you so much for joining me here in Midwest Sports, of course, in the chat, asking me to make a baseball channel. I'm thinking about doing football. Probably not baseball just because I actually don't have cable back at my house here. So it's kind of tough for me to watch like every single baseball game. I'm only able to get like the games that go on Fox on the weekends. So those are the only times that I'm able to usually get the games. Other than that, I listen to like the radio a lot for the baseball games or so because for baseball and stuff like that, for basketball, I usually am able to get my streams off of ESPN3.com, but for baseball, you need to sign up, I think, for like an ESPN Plus account and stuff. But football is the most accessible to me because they put all those games where I'm able to get them on my broadcast stations, CBS, NBC, Fox. So that's how I'm able to access all the football games. So yeah, if I ever if I do make like a football channel, I'll let you guys know. I'll post a video here and I'll post a new link if I do make a football channel like late July or early August. Oh yeah, Alex asked me if you do it, are you gonna watch the Patriots games or no? Yeah, definitely. I'd be doing the Patriots games for sure. That's basically the big team that I'll be doing. So basically, if I do football, I'll be doing like basically every single Patriots game possible that I'll be able to do, because that's basically that's what I get on here. But my local CBS channel, it's the one from Providence. I get it's WPRI 12, and whenever the Patriots play on CBS, I always get the Patriots. I don't have any NFL Sunday ticket or any of that, so I wouldn't be able to switch to other games. So I just get my local games. Yeah, I should be able to do week 1 because it's a night game for the Patriots on NBC. I get NBC. I get WJAR from Providence. So I'd be able to do the NBC games as well. Cushman asked me, do I have a Twitter or Instagram? Actually, I have neither of those. I only have a Facebook, which is really, really shocking. Usually, like tons of people have social media, but I actually don't, just have a Facebook. Hey, what is up, Tim? Thank you so much, man, for being back here in the chat. We're going to be starting tip-off here, hopefully soon, as that starting lineup was just released. And here we go. Oh, guys, we're underway between Pacers and Celtics. So it tipped off a little bit earlier than the past few games. So we're only 9 minutes past the hour here. Pacers get the tip, and they have the yellow jerseys with blue lettering. Indiana trying to go inside. They missed the bucket, and it gets rebounded by Boston. So we just got tipped off here. Yes, I did. I got a haircut. Yeah, I got a haircut yesterday before I started streaming. So Boston now with the ball. Al Horford puts it into the hands of Kyrie at the top of the free throw circle. Kyrie takes the jumper, and Kyrie gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. This game just started off with a tip-off. 0-0, 11:27 left to go in the first, and Kyrie will shoot 2 here at the free throw line to start it out. First shot by Kyrie, no good, rattled out. So still scoreless right now. Kyrie with a second opportunity here at the free throw line. And he knocks that one down. Boston with a 1-0 lead to start this one off. Indiana with the inbound, as they take it past the right side of the timeline here for the Pacers. Towards that Bankers Life Fieldhouse logo. They pass that ball inside, and now Bogdanovich goes for the right baseline jumper. No good. Rebounded by Al Horford. Horford puts that ball into the hands now, and that's Jaylen Brown. He takes it all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. 3-0 Boston with a lead right now. 11 minutes left to go in the first. Indiana with the ball. They have it at the left elbow, trying to back their way inside. It's Bogdanovich, and that is an offensive foul on the push-off by Bojan Bogdanovich of Indiana. Ball go back to Boston. So let's see what happened here on a replay. It looked like Bogdanovich was just trying to back his way inside the low post, and Boston took the charge off the push-off, and Kyrie with a hook shot at the left side baseline puts it up and in, and the Celtics have the 5-0 lead. 10:40 left to go in the first. Gonna update you guys here with a chat with a score. Boston 5, Indiana 0. Indiana with the ball into the lane. They pass it back. Right corner 3. They take it. No good. Hits the top of the iron. Fight for the rebound. Boston with a rebound. Celtics now with the ball. They take the right wing 3. Jason Tatum knocks it down from the outside. Everything going Boston's way once again. 8-0, and timeout called on the court by Indiana. So once again, another hot start by the Celtics, just like Game 3, where they started out the game red hot. Remnants of that one right now. 8-0 Boston as we head into our first commercial break. If you haven't done so already, hit those like buttons, guys, down below, and subscribe as well. So Alex asking me, when am I going to eat chicken sandwich? So my dad last night, he went out to Plaza Pizza on Route 44, and he got me a nice chicken sandwich so I could eat it earlier today. So that's what I'm having right now. We were thinking about going out to eat later today at Perella's in Warren, but I think that's supposed to be really packed, so probably not. And the stadium that the game is in today, that's Indiana's court. So Bankers Life Fieldhouse is where it's taking place. So Indiana has the home court today. But right now, we're currently on a commercial break. Boston with an 8-0 lead. We have 10:25 left to go in the first quarter. Let's see what's going on with the box score here of both of the teams since this game just started. And looks like that box score just updated. 3 points by Jason Tatum and 3 points by Kyrie Irving as well for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown with 2. For the Pacers, they've been held scoreless so far in this one. And a couple players with fouls already. Bojan Bogdanovich with an offensive foul trying to back his way inside the low post. And also Darren Collison with a foul as well. We got Jimmy D in the chat. Hey, what is up, Jimmy D? So the Boston Celtics versus Indiana Pacers. Right now, we're on a commercial break. Celtics with an 8-0 lead. We have 10:25 left to go in the first when we do get back to action. Currently, we're on a commercial break. What I do on the channel is I call play-by-play here of NBA playoff action. 2 streams today. This is my first stream, Celtics versus Pacers, and then I'll be back for the game after this, LA Clippers against Golden State Warriors. Yep, so Ryan Clark in the chat as well, already 8-0 so far in this one, which led to Indiana to call their first timeout of the game. Hey, what is up, Jimmy D? Thanks so much, man, for joining me here. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well. Kyrie with 3 points already, tied for the lead. And also Jason Tatum hit a 3-point shot. So Ryan just had his Easter ham. Wow, that must have tasted awesome. Yeah, you guys, happy Easter. If you guys just joined into the chat, happy Easter, guys. For Major League Baseball, we had a couple of games already with first pitch. Looks like Minnesota Twins are picking up where they left last night already. They have a 1-0 lead at the top of the first against the Baltimore Orioles at the moment. Other than that, Yankees, Royals, scoreless. Tigers, White Sox, 0-0, same as Marlins, Nationals. But here we are getting ready to go back to action. Python D6. Hey, what is up, man? Thank you so much for joining me back here in the chat. Jimmy D saying, so the kid get the intro left. And Line. Hey, thank you so much, Line, for joining me back here in the chat. It's been I think it's been like a week or so since I last saw Line here, but welcome back, and we're back to action here. Indiana with the ball as they pass that one off. Bogdanovich passes to the left corner. We're back to action. Miles Turner with it. Takes the left elbow jumper, and no good. Battle for the rebound. Green jerseys have it. Al Horford gets the board. Celtics now with the ball. They take it past the timeline with Kyrie. Kyrie at the top of the key, and he passes top of the key 3. Al Horford. Horford misses it. Hits the rim short. Rebounded by Indiana. Hit that like button if you're new, guys. Subscribe as well. 8-0 Boston with a lead. 9:40 left to go in the first. Indiana with the ball. They have it left wing perimeter. They lob it up to the left elbow. They back their way outside now. At the right wing of the three-point perimeter, Darren Collison trying to dribble inside. Puts that ball back outside. Right corner three. They knock it down from the outside. Thaddeus Young finally gets Indiana on the scoreboard. It's 8-3. I'm going to update you guys with a chat here with the score. We have 9:15 left to go in the first quarter. Boston 8, Indiana 3. Boston now with the ball. They have it at the right wing, three-point perimeter with Kyrie. Kyrie dribbling back towards that Bankers Fieldhouse logo. Now he's trying to take it inside. Kyrie thinking about taking the right elbow jumper. Puts it into the hands of Al Horford. Ugly three-point shot by Al Horford. Hit the side of the backboard. And Indiana got the rebound and a foul called, committed by Boston with 9:02 left to go in the first. My favorite sport to watch would definitely be football. I love watching football on TV. Nothing beats NFL football, especially when the Patriots are playing. Celtics now trying to Celtics on defense as Bogdanovic blows past green jerseys, lays it up and in. He gets fouled as well. So Bogdanovic for Indiana will go to the line to shoot the and one. So Boston still with a lead, 8-5 at the moment. We have 8:50 left to go, and it looks like Bojan Bogdanovic will shoot one here at the free throw line. And he hits that one. 8-6 right now is the score. So if you're new to my channel, bang those like buttons down below and subscribe as well. Celtics now with the ball. Horford has it at the top of the key. He passes it off to Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines has it top of the key, looking for somebody to pass it to. Hands that one off to Jason Tatum at the left wing. Jason Tatum now dribbling left wing perimeter, trying to work his way inside the lane, and he gets stripped of the ball, and he turns it over out of bounds. Jason Tatum tried to save it before it went out of bounds, but he touched it last, and it hit the baseline, so it's a turnover by Boston. Ball goes back to Indiana here. Yeah, so Alex knows my name. Now, my name is Sal, by the way, if you guys haven't known that. Pacers with the ball. They have it at the left wing of the three-point perimeter with Thaddeus Young. And they take that jumper at the top of the free throw circle. Missed shot by Collison. Rebounded by Boston. Jason Tatum with it. Passes off to Al Horford. Back to Kyrie. Kyrie here at the top of the key and dribbles towards the left wing. Back to the top of the key to Horford. Horford passes right wing. Jaylen Brown takes the three. Jaylen Brown, no good. Hits the top of the iron. Rebounded by Indiana. 7:50 left to go in the first. Boston still with a 2-point lead, 8-6. Indiana with the ball, trying to make their way into the lane. Now they step back and hit the jumper at the free throw circle and tie it up at 8. So that timeout helped Indiana out a bunch. They were down 8-0 to start out. Now they've scored the last 8 points. 7.5 left to go, tied up at 8. And that was another missed shot by the Celtics there. Indiana with the ball. They lob it over to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic takes the left baseline jumper, and he gets fouled as well with 7:15 left to go in the first. So, yeah, and Indiana just hit their first shot at the free throw line. So now it's 9-8 now is the score. Kelly Olynyk. Classic. He had that game back in the playoffs a few years ago that he went off. Yeah, gotta love those NBA players with a long hair, like Adam Morrison back in the day. Classic. 10-8 now. Indiana hit both of their free throws. Celtics with the ball. They pass it out to the left wing, now to the top of the key with Jaylen Brown. They had an 8-0 lead, and now Indiana scored the last 10 points, and they blocked Jaylen Brown as he tried to lay it in into the lane, and the Pacers get the ball back here. Pacers now take the step back three from outside, and they knock it down. Wow, this game has completely changed. It's 15-8. 15 points in a row here by Indiana. We have 6.5 left to go. Going to update you guys here with a score. 15-8, left wing three by Boston. No good. The tables have turned. They cannot hit a shot right now. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. I think it was last touched by the Pacers. So the Celtics should be getting this one back on the inbound. 15-8 right now. Indiana with a lead as they've got 15 straight points. Oh, yep. So Alex asking me, did my internet crash yesterday? Actually, it was the Wi-Fi that went down. If the Wi-Fi does go down for like a few seconds, that's my video for some reason goes like black or so, and then I have to create a new video. So that's why. Actually, yeah, I think ESPN loaded in the score graphic wrong. It's actually 13-9 is the score. It's Boston hits that free throw, not 15-8 before. It's gonna update you guys here with a score. So ESPN had the wrong graphic on. I thought so when they took the 3, and Boston here gets the inbound. So they just hit a free throw and they get the inbound ball. Jason Tatum with it at the free throw circle, passes it back out on top to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward takes the jumper at the right elbow, knocks that one down. It's 13-11. That's the score right now, 13-11. So ESPN had the wrong graphic on just a minute, but now Indiana gets 15 right there off the offensive board, and they slam it down with 6 minutes left to go. 15-11 right now. Boston with it as Jason Tatum tries to take that one into the lane, lays it up, and then 15-13. 5:50 left to go in the first. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it that you love the shirt. So 15-13 right now. 5:45 left to go in the first. And Cushman asking, did you hear about the Gordon Hayward trade rumor? I actually did not. I've heard like other rumors throughout the season and stuff, like Jason Tatum for possibly like Anthony Davis and stuff. Somebody was even telling me that Kevin Durant could possibly go for the Celtics, but I actually didn't hear about the Gordon Hayward trade just yet. It looks like we do have a whistle on the play as Indiana has the lead. So it's an offensive foul off the whistle by Boston. Ball will go back to Indiana here. 5:20 left to go in the first. Just updated you guys with the score. Celtics down by 2. Indiana with the ball. Darren Collison trying to dribble into the lane. Puts that one back. And they take the left corner 3. No good. Hits the top of the iron. Rebounded by the Celtics here. With a burst of speed, Kyrie puts that one back out. Outside, Jason Tatum floats up the shot into the lane and lays it up and in off the glass. 15 even right now. 5 minutes left to go in the first. So here we are, guys. 4:55 left to go in the first. Pacers now with the ball. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. I call play-by-play of basketball action here. So I'm not able to show the game because if I do, I would be able to, I'd get a copyright strike on YouTube, and it would, I think there's like a 30-day or to like 30 to 90-day period. I wouldn't be able to post any videos or do any live streams if I did show the game, because if I did show the screen, it would be copyrighted content. Celtics missed the bucket. Pacers trying to go down into the lane. They missed the layup right there as it ringed around the rim. Celtics get the rebound. Jaylen Brown puts it up into the lane. We're tied up at 17. Gonna update you guys with a score here in the chat. 17-17 right now with 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Indiana with the ball with Darren Collison. He has it at the right wing perimeter. Puts that ball into the hands at the top of the key with Wesley Matthews. Takes the 3. Hits the rim, and it goes the other way. Celtics with a rebound. And it looks like we have a whistle on the play with 3:54 left to go in the first. So it looks like a whistle. Yeah, so if I did show the stream in the game, looks like we do have a whistle right now. But if I did show the screen, YouTube is really strict on that. They take my channel down instantly, and then they put like a copyright strike on it. So that's why. So Cushman saying that the rumors that the Cavs want to trade for Gordon Hayward despite his contract. Interesting there. Yeah, I didn't hear that rumor until you just mentioned it. But we have 3:54 left to go in the first. Just updated you guys with a score. If you're new to my video, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe as well. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that you can basically do. You can only do like highlights or like a few seconds of the game. But if you enable your channel to like monetization and stuff like that, you're not able to do that if you do highlights and stuff, because all the rights belong to the owners of that video. Like if I was to do like college basketball highlights, it would belong to the NCAA, just like the NBA. If I did like any highlights of this game, it would belong to the NBA. So you cannot monetize your channel if you do highlights and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the likes. I appreciate it. But here we are on a commercial break. We have 3:54 left to go in the first when we do go back to action here. Gonna look at the leading scores of this game here at the moment. Jason Tatum right now with 7 points leading the way for the C's. And it looks like Kyrie and Jaylen Brown with 4 points so far for the Pacers. The leading scorers tie for 5 points right now. It looks like Bojan Bogdanovic and Darren Collison both have 5 points at the moment. So, yeah, Boston got out to an 8-0 lead in the early stages here, but then Indiana went on a 13-0 scoring run, took the lead 13-8, and now we're tied up at 17. Yeah, already 11 likes, which is awesome. Keep up the good work, guys. You guys have been awesome here in the chat. That was crazy, the Friday night game that I did the stream for. I think I got up to like 45 people at once in the chat. That was absolutely insane. But yeah, the Bruins play later today against the Maple Leafs, 3 p.m. That game's on NBC. Also, I'll be doing the next stream, Golden State Warriors against the LA Clippers at 3:30 p.m. later today, right after the conclusion of this one. I'm going to update you guys on MLB scores going on right now. Looks like the Twins have already the 2-0 lead against the Baltimore Orioles. And that one's at the end of the first. So the Minnesota Twins already with a hot start once again. New York Yankees up against the Kansas City Royals, 1-0 there. And other games, Nationals, Marlins tied up at 0, same as White Sox, Tigers. Alex asking me how many people of a lot of them went in the video at once. Probably a lot of those people. There was like 45 people in the video at one time on Friday night towards like the very end of the Celtics Pacers game. And I think I got like 18 likes in like the last 25 minutes in that video. That was crazy. Because I lost Wi-Fi for a brief second in like the beginning of the fourth quarter, so I had to start out a new video. And that video went for 30 minutes, and I got 18 likes in 30 minutes in that video. That was crazy. Yeah, that was the Friday night game. That's the most ever views I've got on the channel. We're back to action here. Boston with an inbound, and they missed a three-point shot from the outside when Marcus Morris gets rebounded here by Indiana. They have it up at the top of the key. They pass it to the left wing, and now top of the key here with Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis puts that ball into the hands of Tyreke Evans, who tried to pass that one into the hands of Darren Collison. It was tipped right at the top of the backboard, rebounded by Boston. 3:15 left to go in the first. Kyrie with the ball passes to the right wing perimeter here with Jaylen Brown, puts it into the hands of Al Horford. Horford now, shot fake, tries to take it inside, no good. On the floater in the lane, gets the offensive rebound now, and Al Horford underneath the basket gets rejected. Indiana with the ball now, 3 minutes left to go in the first. 17-17, and they missed the layup. They missed the tip-in. Fight for the rebound. Boston saves it by Jaylen Brown before it went out of bounds. Celtics with the ball. They take it past the right side of the timeline. They lob it over to Gordon Hayward, and it looks like we do have a whistle on the play with 2:49 left to go in the first. So I'm going to update you guys here with the score once again. 17-17 right now. 2:49 left to go in the first between both of these teams. And that was an offensive foul committed by Boston, so the ball will go back to Indiana here. So Indiana has it at the left elbow. They pass it inside, trying to make their move inside, and they missed the shot into the lane. Tyreke Evans missed that one by the Pacers. So Boston will get the ball back, and it looks like there's a tripping foul committed by Indiana's Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris is down in the court. Terry Rozier was the one dribbling, and he got tripped. Rozier back up to his feet, but Marcus Morris is not. Marcus Morris is down on the baseline right now as the play that he was guarding Tyreke Evans of Indiana, who's trying to lay it up into the lane. And yeah, Marcus Morris is in pain. Looks like a groin injury possibly. Yeah, he is going now to the sideline. So that is not good for Boston. Hopefully Marcus Morris can get back healthy in this one. 17 even. Boston misses a 3. Indiana with a rebound. I'll get to you guys just a minute here in the chat. So Indiana with the ball. They're dribbling around the key. They pass it out now to the left elbow. Back out on top. They take the 3-point shot from outside. They nail it down by Corey Joseph. So I'm going to update you guys with the score here. It's 20-17. Indiana took the lead back. We have under 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Boston now with the ball, and they turn it over. They try to go into the key and pass it back outside, and that was a miscommunication right there on the pass. So it's a turnover by the Celtics. Hit those like buttons if you guys haven't done so already. Subscribe as well. Ryan Clark in the chat here with Alex saying that he had a cupcake today for breakfast. That's interesting. And Midwest Sports, yes. So that is that's my boy John, who does Off the Wall Hockey on YouTube. Check him out. If you guys are Boston Bruins fans, my boy John is a huge Boston Bruins fan. Check out the channel Off the Wall Hockey on YouTube. And hello to Alex's sister as well. So Indiana just laid it up and in. So they have a 22-17 lead, but Gordon Hayward got fouled on the other end, so he'll go to the line, shoot 2. Gordon Hayward hits the first one. It's 22-18. So Celtics down by 4 right now. 22-18, a minute and a half left to go. If you're new to my channel, bang those like buttons, subscribe as well. And they hit that shot down. So 22-19. So Gordon Hayward hits both of them at the free throw line. It's a 3-point game. In Indiana now with the ball, they put that into the hands. Aaron Holiday puts that one into the hands at the top of the key with Tyreek Evans. Tyreek Evans trying to make his way inside. He passes that one inside the low post, and there's a foul called on the play. So it looks like Indiana will shoot 2 at the line with Bogdanovich. If I had to guess how old you were, Alex, I'd probably say I think you're 11. So I'm guessing 11 years old that you are. First shot at the free throw line, and that one's a miss by Indiana. Pacers with a 22-19 lead. We have a minute 17 left to go. And second shot goes down by the Pacers. So back to a 4-point lead right now, 23-19. Indiana has a 4-point lead, 1:10 left to go. Celtics now with the ball, top of the key here with Gordon Hayward. Hayward dribbling towards the left wing perimeter, passes that one to Jason Tatum. Shot fake by Tatum, dribbling towards the right baseline. Tatum double team traps, puts the ball into the hands of Al Horford, back to Hayward. Hayward now trying to make his move into the lane, jams it down right there by Gordon Hayward as he went between 3 Indiana defenders and slammed that one down with his 2 hands. 48 seconds remaining, 23-21. Indiana with the ball at the right wing perimeter, gets tipped out of bounds right there by Terry Rozier, so the ball will go back to the Pacers. And I believe that you're 16, Ryan. I believe you said that yesterday in the chat. So yeah, you're 16, and I guess that correct as well with Alex's age, 11. Yeah, because I remember that you said that you were born in 2008. It's Indiana trying to dribble inside the key, and that one was tipped out of bounds once again by Boston on the right side baseline. So the ball will go back to the Pacers. We got JC Arendio in the chat. Hey, what is up, JC? Thank you so much. I'll say hi to your wife, by the way. Hey, what is up? Thank you so much. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well. Shot no good by Indiana. Gets rebounded by Boston. Terry Rozier has it. Puts it into the hands at the top of the key with Al Horford. Puts it into the hands of Gordon Hayward. And there was a foul committed on the play. And Brad Stevens is livid about that one. Gordon Hayward hit the shot home off the glass, and it looks like an offensive push-off was called by Hayward. So they won't count the bucket now for Boston. It's an offensive foul committed by Hayward. Indiana will get the ball back with 15 seconds left before the end of the first. Pacers now with the ball at the edge of the logo, trying to take it at the left elbow. They pass it out. They go with the top of the key 3. No good by Domantas Sabonis. Rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum puts that ball into the hands of Rozier. Deep 3 at the horn, and no good. It's the top of the iron, and that is the first quarter. Indiana 23, Boston 21. End of the first here. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe as well. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I do play-by-play here of basketball action on my channel. So, yeah, doing pretty well in this video so far. 13 likes. Let's get this to 14, 15 if possible. And up to 20 by the end of the stream. That would be awesome if you guys could do that. If you're new to my channel, bang those like buttons. Subscribe as well. So, if I had to guess how old Line was, I'd probably say 13 or so to guess Line. And yeah, we're on a commercial break right now. So Python D6, we are on a commercial break right now. Hey, thank you so much. 153 subs in 3 months is pretty good. I definitely have to say. Keep up the good work, guys. You guys have been awesome throughout this chat. Oh, I was close. So 1 year off because I said that you were 13, Line, but Line is 12. So yeah, I was 1 year off. But yeah, really close. Just saw a Taco Bell commercial that was on, and now we just went back to the network for ABC to start out the second quarter, hopefully soon. So Boston currently down by 2 after they started out the game on an 8-0 run. They were up 8-0, but then the Pacers scored 13 points in a row to lead 13-8, and then it's been back and forth after that. So right now, 23-21, as that was just the end of the first quarter. Going to look at some of these team stats right here. Both of these teams shooting cold from the floor. Boston shooting the ball at 36% so far in the first quarter. Indiana shooting the ball at 33% in the first quarter. So basically, it's been a complete opposite first quarter for the Celtics from Game 3. They were shooting the ball, I think, at 67% in Game 3. But today, that's basically at 36%. Almost half that percentage around that for Boston in this game compared to Game 3. We're going to look to the leading scorers here for both of these teams since we just ended the first quarter. Still stuck at 7 points, leading the way for the C's is Jason Tatum. And it looks like Kyrie and Jaylen Brown with 4 points, 6 points off the bench by Gordon Hayward. For the Pacers, the leading scorer so far in this one, 5 points by Bojan Bogdanovic, 5 points by Darren Collison. So that's how the scoring's been distributed so far in this one. And Alex is back in the chat, man. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for joining me here back in the chat. I'll also be doing Golden State Warriors against LA Clippers, as that one will tip off right after the conclusion of the Celtics and Pacers. So I'll update you guys here with a chat with a score. Indiana has a 2-point lead right now, 23-21, as we just ended the first quarter here. So that is the score. Celtics down by 2 as we just ended the first quarter. Hopefully we'll be getting back to the second quarter any moment from now, which we do. So here we are, guys, getting ready for the second quarter. We're back to action. Celtics with the inbound as Terry Rozier has it. 11:50 left to go in the second. Puts that ball into the hands of Horford. Now back to Rozier. Passes it off, and now to the left corner, the three-point perimeter. Marcus Morris takes the jumper and a key, and he knocks it down. This game is tied up at 23. So Marcus Morris coming back, and it looks like he's okay. So that is good. 11.5 left to go right now in the second. We are tied up at 23. Indiana with the ball. They have it at the top of the key here. Hit that like button if you're new to my channel, guys. Subscribe as well. Right corner three from the outside. Bad shot by Indiana. They get the offensive rebound, though. They set it up again. Top of the key three. That was a miss by Tyreek Evans. Rebounded by the Celtics. Celtics take it past the right side of the timeline with Jason Tatum. Tatum bursts the speed into the lane, and no good on the layup. Airballed it by Al Horford. Offensive rebound. And Horford gets fouled as well with 11:04 left to go in the second. So, yes, Marcus Morris is back in this game playing. So that is a good thing after he went to the bench. I think he went to the bench with like 4 minutes left to go in the first, as it looked like he was kind of holding his like kind of like his, I think it was towards like his groin area, his thigh area too, but it looks like he's okay. First shot at the free throw line goes down by Al Horford. Celtics with a 1-point lead. as they take back the lead 24-23. We have 11:04 left to go in the second. Al Horford just hit the first free throw. Will have an opportunity for his second one. Knocks that one down as well. 2-point game. Celtics with a lead. 25-23, 11:04 left to go in the second. Pacers here with an inbound. Hit those like buttons if you guys haven't done so already. Subscribe as well. Let's get this to 15+ likes on the channel for today. Indiana passes out to the left wing. 3-point perimeter with Corey Joseph trying to take it inside underneath the basket. Joseph, guarded by Marcus Morris, floats the shot over him, and it goes up and in. We're tied up at 25. Thank you guys so much. Already hit that 15 like mark. Let's keep it going. Morris into the game, so that is good. Terry Rozier with the ball, trying to take it into the lane, and he gets fouled with 10:31 left to go in the second. So I'm going to update you guys here with a chat once again with a score 25 even between these two teams. For one thing, I don't think that this game is going to be a blowout. I think that Indiana won't go down without a fight. I think this game is going to be really close between both of these teams. But here we are back to action. Celtics with the ball. They have it at the right baseline with Al Horford. 10:20 left to go in the second. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Horford hits the jumper from the right side baseline for 2 more for the C's. They have a 27-25 lead. Indiana now with the ball. They try to take it inside the key, and no good. They missed the layup right there with Tyreke Evans. So that one gets rebounded by the C's here. Gordon Hayward has it, tries to take it into the lane, pass it, left wing 3. Al Horford, no good. Rebounded by Domantas Sabonis of Indiana. Pacers now with the ball. They have it at the left wing of the perimeter, trying to take that one underneath the basket. They dish it back out on top, and it's too high off a teammate's hand. And here we go, boys. Oh, boy. Fast break jam off the steal, and Boston slams it down. 29-25. Timeout called in the court by the Pacers. 9:42 left to go in the second. Going to update you guys with a score. Celtics with a 4-point lead. So what happened on that last play was that Indiana was dribbling underneath the basket. They dished it back outside, and it went too high off a teammate's fingertips for the Pacers. The Celtics got the steal, and in transition, they slammed it down. 4-point lead right now for the Celtics. 29-25. And let's see by the play-by-play. It happened so fast in transition. So Terry Rozier made the slam dunk on the Gordon Hayward assist. So it was Terry Rozier that slammed it down in transition, which now allowed the Pacers to call a timeout. So Boston with a 4-point lead, 29-25. And we're currently on a TV timeout. So the Celtics shooting the ball 9% better from the floor than the Pacers at the moment. 41% to 32%. So the Celtics shooting the ball 9% better from the floor at the moment. However, from three-point range, the Celtics are only 1 for 8 right now from three-point range. So a totally different game from Game 3, where they were hitting the three-point shots in that one, as Jaylen Brown was 4 for 5 from downtown, but today they're 1 for 8 from the outside. Pacers are 3 for 10 from three-point range, but the rebounds have been helping out the Celtics a ton in this one, out-rebounding the Pacers once again 19-12. And yeah, the Boston Bruins playing today against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Do or die in that game for the Bees. It's do or die. They have to win that game to tie up the series and force a Game 7. Yeah, I actually have never been that big into like hockey or so. If you want a really good hockey channel, I'm gonna type it in here for you guys. Go check them out. My friend has a YouTube channel. It's called Off the Wall Hockey. He's almost at 800 subscribers. I'm gonna type it in here for the chat. Feel free to check out his channel. So check out my boy John's channel. It's called Off the Wall Hockey. So he's big into hockey. He does like the live reaction videos and stuff. He's a absolutely huge Boston Bruins fan. So check out that channel as well. Currently on a commercial break right now. Celtics with a 4-point lead, 29-25. We're going to be getting back to action here momentarily. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Going to go into the leading scorers of this game right now. 7 points. Leading the way still for the Celtics is Jason Tatum. 6 points off the bench by Gordon Hayward. 4 by Kyrie, 4 by Jaylen Brown, and 4 by Al Horford. Al Horford also has 5 rebounds so far. So hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe as well. Let's get this to 20+ likes on the night here. Or on the day, actually, because it's almost 2 p.m. 15 minutes till 2 p.m. here. But here we are, guys. As Ryan's Cat says hello. What is up, Ryan's Cat? But here we are, back to action. 29-25, Indiana with the ball. They have the right side baseline. Now they're trying to back their way inside the low post. Sabonis puts that one out to the right wing, 3-point perimeter. Aaron Holiday passes that one back left wing, and they try to make their move into the lane. It's blocked by Boston. Horford with the rebound. 29-25, Boston with a 4-point lead, and Jason Tatum sets up the offense to the right corner of the 3-point perimeter. 9-10. Left to go, and Tatum takes the 3. No good. Rattled out. Rebounded by the Pacers. Just updated you guys with a score. Boston still with a 4-point lead. Indiana with the ball off the rebound. They pass it out. Right wing, 3-point perimeter with Aaron Holiday. Holiday takes the right elbow jumper. No good. Rebounded by Tatum, and Boston with the ball. So Celtics now take that ball past the timeline, and they have it at the left wing, 3-point perimeter with Gordon Hayward. Hayward at the top of the free throw circle, passes down with left wing to Terry Rozier. Rozier into the lane, floats up the shot, up and in right there by Terry Rozier. 31-25, Boston with a 6-point lead, 8.5 left to go in the second quarter. Alex asking me, what channel do the Bruins play on? They play on NBC today, 3 p.m. Eastern time. They play on NBC. As that was a turnover on the play by Indiana, so the ball will go back to Boston here. 31-25 right now. A push off by Indiana on the play. It was number 3 for the Pacers who pushed off Aaron Holiday. So the Celtics will get the ball here back on the inbound. C's up by 6 at the moment. So NBC, your local channel is WJAR 10 in Providence. It will have the Boston Bruins versus Toronto Maple Leafs game. 3-point shot right there at the top of the key by Terry Rozier, and it goes down. 34-25, Celtics up by 9, 8:05 left to go in the second quarter. Hit those like buttons if you haven't done so already. Subscribe as well. 8 minutes left to go in the second. Boston up by 9. Pacers with the ball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. They put that ball at the left side baseline here. And they pass that one to the right wing. They take the 3 from the outside by Tyreek Evans, who hits that 3-point shot. So Indiana staying in the game, 34-28. 7:40 left to go in the second. Boston with the ball. They take it past the timeline. Terry Rozier passes it out to Daniel Tice, who's in the game off the bench. Back to Rozier. Rozier passes top of the key here with Marcus Morris. Morris flips the shot, gets it up and in into the bucket right there. 36-28, Celtics up by 8. 7:25 left to go in the second. Let's hit those like buttons, guys. Subscribe as well if you're new to my channel. Let's get this to 20+ likes on the day. 3-point shot, no good by Indiana. Tip in, no good. Rebounded by Boston. 36-28, Boston with an 8-point lead. Celtics with the ball. Tatum puts that one back out on top, and Rozier tries to take that one into the lane, and we got ourselves a foul committed with 7:06 left to go in the second. Looks like an offensive foul on the play on a screen that was set by Boston, so the ball will go back to Indiana here with 7:06 left. 36-28, 7 minutes remaining. Pacers get the inbound. They have the ball. They have it at the left wing of the 3-point perimeter with Domantas Sabonis. Puts that ball into the hands now, top of the key with Wesley Matthews. Matthews trying to take it into the lane. Too strong on the layup, but a foul called with 6:50 left to go as bodies collide right underneath the basket. And that was an offensive foul called on the play. Yeah, wow. So let's see. Daniel Tice was working down low right there on Wesley Matthews. And yeah, there was a push off by Indiana. So that ball will go back to Boston. There was a push-off on the play underneath the basket by Wesley Matthews of Indiana. So Boston will get the inbound here. Kyrie back into the game now for the Celtics. With the ball, he takes the three at the left corner. Kyrie, no good, rattled out and rebounded by the Pacers. 36-28, Celtics with an 8-point lead. 6.5 left to go in the second. Indiana with the ball. They lob it at the left baseline. They have it, and now they're trying to back their way inside the low post. Trying to work on Daniel Tice underneath the bucket, and he floats up that shot up and in. Gonna update you guys here with a score in the chat. 6-point game, 36-30 right now. 3-point shot from the right wing, no good. Hit the bottom right part of the backboard by Boston, and the ball will go back here to the Pacers. So Indiana with the ball now, as they have it at the left corner, 3-point perimeter, trying to work their way inside, and we got a foul call. They laid it up and in. And they get the and one, so they'll go to shoot one at the free throw line. So Indiana will shoot one here at the free throw line. 36-32. Right now, Tyreek Evans shooting the and one. And that shot goes down. So, yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. I do play-by-play here on my basketball channel. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball. On YouTube, we've been doing this for about 3 months or so. So, hit that like button and subscribe if you like the content and if you're new. Celtics with a ball, and they take the 3-point shot. Looks like there was a foul committed on the offensive end by Boston. So, the ball will go back to Indiana here with 5:45 left to go in the first. Yeah, so if you guys have anything negative to say, I'd like to see you guys call the game on a 19-inch Samsung TV where you can barely see the players' numbers here and see how you guys do. So that's what I have to say here. 36-33 in Indiana with the ball. 3-point game. They have it at the right wing of the 3-point perimeter with 5.5 left to go before halftime. That is Wesley Matthews with the ball, and they put that ball back out on top to Thaddeus Young, trying to make his move into the lane. He lays it up and in. It's a 1-point game. 36-35 right now. 1-point game as Boston has the lead. I'm going to update you guys here with a score in the chat. We have 5:10 left to go in the second. Right now. So Boston with the ball. They have it at the right wing in the 3-point perimeter with Kyrie. Kyrie takes the step back deep too. Right elbow knocks it down right there by Irving. It is 38-35 right now. 4:50 left to go in the second. Indiana with the ball. They have it at the right wing 3-point perimeter with Darren Collison. Collison passes that one out at the top of the free throw circle with Bojan Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic passes right wing 3. They take it from the outside and no good by Wesley Matthews. Rebounded by Daniel Tice. Celtics now with the ball. They take it past the right side of the timeline. Kyrie with an open J from the outside. No good right there. Rebounded by Indiana. 38-35. 4:20 left to go in the second. Hit those like buttons if you haven't done so already, guys. And subscribe as well. So Indiana with the ball. They put that underneath the basket and no good. It gets deflected underneath the basket. Boston has it. They have it at the left wing of the perimeter with Marcus Morris. Going to set up the offense with 4:05 left to go. Morris now. Jay at the top of the free throw circle knocks it down right there. 40-35. It's a 5-point game. Going to update you guys here with a chat with a score. I'll get to you guys questions here in the chat when we do take a commercial break or so. But Boston now with a 5-point lead. Pacers with the ball. They have it right wing, 3-point perimeter. Wesley Matthews lob over the top at the right elbow. They put it back outside. Left wing 3 hits the rim short. Rebounded by Marcus Morris of Boston. Puts that ball now into the hands of Kyrie. Kyrie spin move inside the low post. Puts that one back out on top. It's stolen away by Indiana here. Fast break all alone, and Bogdanovic will slam it down, which means that Brad Stevens will call a timeout. So 40-37 right now. I'm going to get to you guys in the chat right now for what's going on. If you guys like my videos, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well, as I call play-by-play here on my channel, Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So if you guys don't know, the sports community is absolutely huge. There's so many successful channels on YouTube that does play-by-play. One of them is the Sports Fury, which has like over 50,000 people on YouTube. here. Another one's Mr. Bad Dog. He has over 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. I've been at it for 3 months now. Already over 150 subs or so in 3 months. So one of the things, the biggest question I get is about showing the game and stuff like that. Like some of the people put in the chat, they ask me to show the game, which I'm not able to because of copyrights and stuff. I do the play-by-play of the game because if I do show the screen, I would get copyrights. But yeah, let's keep this positive here on my channel. No negative stuff. But here we are, guys. We're currently on a commercial break right now. So I'm going to update you guys with the leading scores so far in this one. 7 points leading the way. There's a tie between Jason Tatum and Terry Rozier at the moment. And it looks like Al Horford's the leading rebounder right now. 6 rebounds by Horford. He has 4 points, same as Jaylen Brown. Kyrie Irving with 6 points. And Python D6 asking me what commercial is going on right now. Looks like Infinity car commercial is going on right now. So wow, $36,550 for Infinity QX50. That's crazy. So that was the commercial that was on right now. But currently on the commercial break, Boston's shooting the ball 10% better right now on the court than Indiana right now at the moment. 44% from the field by the Celtics, 34% by the Pacers so far in this one. And the score right now, the score is Boston 40, Indiana 37. We're currently on a TV timeout. So yeah, I've been at this for 3 months or so. Looks like everybody enjoys it or so. From time to time, I do get that type of person that has something negative to say. But if there's anything negative to say, you just keep on pushing forward and you keep on doing what you do and keep on grinding. That's all I have to say. So keep on pushing forward each and every day. So we have 3:20 left to go in the second. And Boston has that 3-point lead, 40-37. Just put them in chat timeout. Pacers from three-point land, there are 4 for 14 right now. For the Celtics from three-point range, they're only 2 for 13 currently. The game on Friday, Celtics were pretty much automatic throughout most of the game from three-point range. But here we are, guys, back to this one. Celtics with the inbound, 3:10 left to go. Hayward now into the lane, passes that one back out top to Jason Tatum. Tatum trying to make his move inside, hits the rim short, but he gets fouled. So Tatum will shoot 2 at the free throw line with 3:06 left to go in the second. Hey, thank you so much. So Chewy Sensei, what is up, man? Great play-by-play, man. Negative comments just means you're growing. Hey, no problem here. Thank you so much. So if you guys are new, make sure to bang those like buttons as well. Subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys for showing me the love here on my channel. First shot goes down by Jason Tatum right there at the free throw line. Yeah, I know the more people that you deal with, the higher the risk is with negative comments or so. So that doesn't bother me as long as I keep on grinding out. I don't mind if anybody hates the channel. It is what it is. 3 minutes left to go in the second. It's 42-37 here. Celtics with a 5-point lead as he hit both of them. Oh my goodness. Fly over the top right there with a one-handed jam with a left hand. That was crazy. Miles Turner throws that one down with a head of steam over the top by Indiana. That has to go as a highlight reel on SportsCenter tomorrow morning. Jaylen Brown hits the three-pointer in transition. Going back and forth here with the scoring, but hopefully we'll get a replay on that one. 45-39 is the score. Boston with a lead. 2:20 left to go in the second quarter. Indiana with the ball, and he missed the shot. They missed the shot. They get the tip in back. 45-41. 4-point game. Celtics now with the ball. They have it at the right elbow here, trying to back their way inside the right baseline, and that is an offensive foul as Jaylen Brown was trying to back his way inside, and Indiana took the charge. That was crazy. Miles Turner going over the top with a slam over Gordon Hayward. That will go down as a Sports Center highlight reel tomorrow. So you'll be seeing that when you wake up in the morning. 45-41. We have 1:55 left to go in the second. Indiana with the ball with Bogdanovich. He has it at the top of the key. They put it now at the left elbow. They take the left elbow jumper. No good. Rebounded by Boston. Tatum with the ball. He takes it past the left side of the timeline. He's at the left wing of the perimeter. Passes it out to the top of the key to Al Horford. Stolen away by Collison. Collison, one man up beat, and he gets fouled by Kyrie at the bucket. And Darren Collison is down on the court. It looks like he's in pain. He is hurt. That is not good for number 2 for Indiana. Darren Collison on a fast break at one man to beat, and he tried to beat Kyrie to the bucket, who fouled him off his hands right here on the replay that I'm seeing. And Collison hit the court down hard onto the ground, and it looks like he's hurt. So 45-41 right now. Collison does get back up, though, so that is a good sign for the Pacers to see that. So number 2 does get back up, and yeah, it looks like he's like wincing in a lot of pain here. 1:38 left to go. He has to shoot 2 free throws. Little slow to get up there for Collison, but he's okay to shoot his free throws. 4-point game. Collison to the line to shoot 2. First shot, it goes down. 45-42. Indiana cuts the Boston lead to 3. Collison will have a second free throw here at the line. So second shot at the free throw line here by Darren Collison. Knocks that one down. 45-43. 2-point game. Celtics with the ball here off the inbound. As they have that ball into the hands of Kyrie. He takes it past the timeline here. Kyrie puts that ball into the hands of Al Horford, back to Horford, and now they pass it back to the right corner perimeter to Gordon Hayward. Hayward trying to make his move into the lane, and with a layup, he finishes to the bucket off the top of the backboard right there, and it goes in by Gordon Hayward. 47-43, 1:15 left to go in the second quarter. Indiana lays it up and in underneath the basket right there by number 2, Darren Collison. So it looks like Collison is okay going back to action. He hit both of the free throws, and he just got the last bucket. 47-45, 1 minute left. Gordon Hayward at the top of the free throw circle, passes off to Kyrie. Kyrie, fadeaway jumper into the key, no good. Rebounded by Indiana. 52 seconds left to go before the half. Pacers with the ball, they have it at the left elbow. Collison with the ball, he passes it off to Miles Turner. Turner hits the left elbow jumper. We are tied up 47 even right now between both of these teams with 35 seconds left to go in the second. 47 even. Boston with the ball top of the free throw circle with Al Horford. Puts that one into the hands of Jason Tatum. Tatum takes the 3. No good. Hits the top of the iron. Rebounded by the Pacers. Indiana with the ball with 20 seconds left. They take it past the timeline with Darren Collison. Hit those like buttons if you haven't done so already, guys. Subscribe if you're new to my channel as well. I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Indiana with 10 seconds left to go, 6 on the shot clock. Collison trying to take it inside into the lane, and he gets fouled with 7.2 seconds left, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. We've got 7.2 seconds remaining in the first. We are tied up at 47 even. Darren Collison of the Indiana Pacers will shoot 2 here at the free throw line. He has 9 points today. In the first 3 games of the series, he was averaging 9.7 points per game. First shot, he knocks it down. And Indiana back out on top once again. 48-47, Pacers with a 1-point lead. And yeah, Line, gold isn't quitting. Once again, Indiana's been able to stay with Boston throughout the last game, throughout the majority of the last game as well. And in this game, they haven't quit either. I was thinking before this game started, I thought that this game would be pretty close as well. So 7.2 seconds left to go in the second. Indiana The 2-point lead, 49-47. Boston with a 3 at the horn right there. No good by Kyrie. And the Pacers, just like Game 3, will go into halftime up by 2. So I'll update that score for you guys here in the chat. It's Indiana 49, Boston 47 at halftime. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button, guys, down below, and subscribe as well as I call play-by-play here on my channel Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Also, join me for my next game. Golden State will be playing against the LA Clippers. So I'll go into the box score here at halftime. And also, I'll be going into some of the team stats. I'll also update you guys with other scores going on throughout the league. So right now, for the Celtics, we'll get to your leading scores at halftime. Nobody with double-digit points for the C's right now at the half. The leading scorer happens to be Jason Tatum, who has 9 points right now, and then 7 points by Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier. Gordon Hayward off the bench with 8 points. And Kyrie has 6. So, yeah, Line, my next game after the conclusion of this one, I'll be covering Golden State up against the LA Clippers, which is Line's favorite team. But here we are at halftime. Let's look at the Indiana Pacers here. 11 points leading the way is Darren Collison. And then it looks like second on the team in scoring is Bojan Bogdanovic for the Pacers. 8 points by Miles Turner. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Both of those teams are close together. Both of those teams are out in California, so it figures that I'm probably guessing that I most likely will get more games since that series is closer. Actually, that's a 2-1 series at the moment. With Golden State is up 2-1 in that series. But let's see what went on here at the half. Boston shooting the ball better from the floor than Indiana at halftime. Boston shooting the ball 44% from the floor. Indiana with 39% from the floor at the half. However, the three-point shots haven't gone down today for the Celtics. Only 3 for 15 from the outside. And this one, Pacers are 4 for 14 from the outside. Rebounds going to the C's in this one so far, 26-19, plus 7 on the boards at the moment by Boston. As far as we look to the other games going on, we do have the Boston Bruins playing against the Toronto Maple Leafs. That one will have the puck drop in around 55 minutes from now. 3 p.m. Eastern time will be Game 6 between Bruins and Maple Leafs. That's a huge game for the Bruins, basically. If they cannot win that, they go home. But yeah, the Bruins can tie up the series at 3 if they do win that game. Gonna update you guys on MLB scores of what's going on right now in Major League Baseball. Looks like the Minnesota Twins have the lead against the Baltimore Orioles. It's 3-2 right now. And that game ended the third. New York Yankees over the Kansas City Royals right now. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Yankees. In that game, Tigers, White Sox, 1-0 Tigers, top of the fourth. And the Washington Nationals up against the Miami Marlins, mid-fourth there. It's 1-0 Washington. So Ryan's saying, imagine how many people you would have had if you streamed Game 2 of Golden State versus Clippers. Oh yeah, that would have been crazy with that game. That was a close one. Both of those teams were in the 130s for that final score. Yeah, Golden State lost that game against the LA Clippers. That was a close one, 135-131. Gotta love those offensive battles that go on. But yeah, right now we're at commercial break. Oh wow, yeah, I did. Yeah, I wasn't watching that game, so yeah, I didn't know that they gave up a 31-point lead. But wow, that is crazy. That is insane. Wow. So Golden State had a 31-point lead. That is crazy. Just watching a crazy dunk here in the replay highlights. Miles Turner soaring over Gordon Hayward. That will make the Sports Center highlight reel tomorrow morning. Basically in the top 10 of Sports Center. So Miles Turner of Indiana right now with 8 points, 4 rebounds. As this is the deciding game basically for the Pacers here. But they're staying right with the Celtics. Celtics trying to go for the sweep today, but Indiana having other ideas as they're up by 2 at halftime. This is the same scenario that was Game 3, as Boston was down by 2 at the half. Basically the same thing. I think that Boston got out to an early lead as well in Game 3, and then Indiana came back, like getting like a bunch of points, and then the game was close throughout, but then Boston pulled away late. So I'm going to look at some of these series and let you guys know what's going on. So Golden State, LA Clippers, that'll be my next game after this one. Golden State with a 2-1 series lead at the moment. On the side of the West, it looks like this. Houston Rockets with another win last night, leading the series against the Utah Jazz 3-0 in that series. James Harden with another huge game for Houston last night. Portland Trailblazers have the 2-1 lead in the series against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Denver Nuggets tied up with their series with the San Antonio Spurs. It's tied up at 2 between the 2 and the 7 seed in the West. So Kyrie needs to turn it on in the second half. I agree so with you, Ryan. As let's see here. Kyrie only has 6 points right now. Basically the same thing as Game 3. Game 3, Kyrie went off towards like the final, like last 5 minutes of that game. I think he finished 19 points and 10 rebounds, but he was below that 10-point mark for like quite a bit of time in Game 3, like throughout like the majority of that game. Or yeah, 19 points, 10 assists in that game. He had 5 rebounds, 10 assists in that for Kyrie. But we look to the Eastern Conference here, what's going on. And it looks like if both of these teams do sweep, they'll be playing each other probably early next week. The Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics. Right now, both of those teams have 3-0 leads. The Philadelphia 76ers have a 3-1 lead on the Brooklyn Nets. And the Toronto Raptors have a 2-1 series lead against the Orlando Magic. We look to that schedule to see who plays today inside the NBA. Of course, the next game I'll be streaming for you guys. LA Clippers playing at home against the Golden State Warriors. And then after that, tonight there's 2 other games. I'll only be streaming that one game, Golden State against LA. Then tonight there's other playoff games, Toronto against Orlando. And then the Portland Trail Blazers closing it out against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So right now we're at halftime. The score at the half is Indiana 49, Boston 47. So the Pacers have a 2-point lead heading into halftime here. And yeah, one of the big things for the second half would need to be Kyrie going off once again, like he did towards the end of Game 3. That's where he did most of his point scoring totals. But yeah, Kyrie at halftime only has 6 points in this one. Nobody with double-digit points for the Celtics in this game. Leading the way, Jason Tatum with 9 points. And then Gordon Hayward has 8 points off the bench. Terry Rozier with 7 points, same as Jaylen Brown. But yeah, I'm looking at some of these team stats of what's been going on in this game. The shooting percentages have been really, really low. That's what I'm looking at right now. Boston shooting the ball at 44% from the floor. Indiana shooting at 39% from the floor. So the shooting percentages have been really low so far in this one. And three-point shooting has been low as well. Boston shooting 3 for 15 in the first half from three-point range. Pacers shooting 4 for 14 from three-point range in the first half. As far as the rebounds, Boston a +7 on the boards, 26-19 at the half. Boston has been out-rebounding Indiana throughout this entire series, as Boston was a +18 on the boards in Game 1. They out-rebounded the Pacers 68-50. In Game 2, they out-rebounded them 52-42. And then I'm going to see if I can get up Game 3 here, because they did out-rebound them again on the boards in Friday's Game 3. But it was a little bit closer on the boards for that one. Friday's game 3, it was 56-49 on the board, so +7 on Friday. And then in this game so far, Boston again winning the rebounding battle, +7 once again at the moment, 26-19. Baines is a rebounding machine. Yes, indeed. Aaron Baines and Al Horford are two pretty big rebounders, but actually Aaron Baines has not done much today at all. 8 minutes played, 0 points by Aaron Baines, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. He hasn't got that much playing time, though, compared to the big boys in the starting lineup, with Jason Tatum leading the way, 19 minutes. Al Horford with 15 minutes. Kyrie with 17 minutes. Jaylen Brown with 18 minutes. And Gordon Hayward off the bench getting significant minutes as well. 17 minutes right now. Marcus Morris went down for a couple minutes with an injury, but he's back in the game, and he's played 12 minutes so far. Terry Rozier playing 9 minutes, so he's played one minute more than Aaron Baines in this one, heading into halftime. But yeah, Baines has got some size, that's for sure. Him and Horford have big size on this team. Al Horford has 4 points, 6 rebounds, though, by Horford. 2 of them on the offensive boards so far in this one. I'm going to look at Al Horford's totals from the series, because I think he had a double. Yeah, he had a double game in there somewhere. Yep. Game 1, he had 11 rebounds, 10 points in game 1 for Al Horford. For game 3, he had 16 points. He had 8 rebounds in game 3 on Friday. He had 10 rebounds on the game last week on Wednesday, where they won 99-91. So he had 10 rebounds in that game. But yeah, currently we're on a halftime break here. Celtics only down by 2 against the Pacers. Celtics were up 8-0 to start out this game. Indiana then scored 13 points in a row to go up 13-8. But Indiana has the 2-point lead at halftime. I'll actually plug that in so you guys know that this is at the half. So I'll type in the chat the score for you guys to remind you guys that this is at halftime. So 49-47 is the score. And yeah, the Red Sox started a few minutes ago. Top of the first, 0-0. Looks like the Red Sox just got their first hit, though. Seconds ago, so Boston with their first hit of the game. Let's see who got that first hit. And let's see. JD. So JD Martinez got the first hit for Boston. So JD with the first hit of the game right now for the Red Sox. Looks like Mookie Betts got a walk in there too. So top of the first, 2 outs. Looks like runners are on the corners. Looks like JD is at first. I think that should be Mookie at third if he did get walked. Andrew Benintendi struck out. Mookie got walked, and then looks like Mitch Moreland must have got out. And then JD just got a hit. So top of the first there. That one just got the first pitch a few minutes ago between Red Sox and Rays. As far as other games going down in MLB baseball today, let's see what's going on. Twins up against the Orioles, 4-2, as that one's in the 4th inning. Yankees just ended the 4th inning against the Royals. The Yankees have the 2-0 lead. Tigers up against the White Sox, 2-0 in that one. Nationals against the Marlins. Nationals with a lead, 1-0 in the top of the 5th against the Miami Marlins. So let's see here. I'm going to go to the box score, see if Michael Chavis is inside that starting lineup today. And yes, he is. So Michael Chavis starting second base today for the Red Sox. Hitting 7th in the lineup for Michael Chavis. So hitting right after Rafael Devers. And Chavis playing some second base. Currently batting 1,000 in the major leagues right now. Got his first hit yesterday, coming in towards the end of the game against the Rays. But Michael Chavis filling in. Yep, so he's 1-for-1. Michael Chavis filling in for Dustin Pedroia as he's on the 10-day DL. So Chavis will be getting some more playing time as he was just activated a few days ago from AAA Pawtucket to go up to the big leagues now to play for the Red Sox. I think they activated Sue Lin as well from Pawtucket to play up in Boston. But here we are, guys, getting ready here to go back to action as we just went to the ABC feed. So any minute from now, we should be back here. The score is Indiana 49, Boston 47, 2-point game. Celtics down by 2. And we should be starting this third quarter here any second from now. And here we are, guys, getting ready for action. So the Celtics get the ball here on the inbound. They have it at the left wing, 3-point perimeter with Jason Tatum. Tatum, lob pass over the top. Al Horford trying to back his way inside. No good on the first shot. Second opportunity, offensive rebound, no good. Gets tipped out and rebounded by the Pacers. 11:35 left to go in the third quarter. Indiana up by 2. They have the ball at the left wing perimeter here with Darren Collison. Collison now at the left elbow, passes that one out. Top of the free throw circle jumper, and he hits that one down. Miles Turner adds 2 more right there with a free throw circle jumper. 51-47 with 11:15 left to go in the third. Celtics with the ball now with Kyrie. Kyrie trying to dribble right side baseline. Puts that ball underneath the bucket and lays it in by Aaron Baines. Finally, Aaron Baines scores his first 2 points of the game. Beautiful pass by Kyrie, by the way. 3-point shot goes down for Bojan Bogdanovic from the outside. Trading buckets here, as it looks like that will lead to a quick timeout by Brad Stevens. So very quick timeout to start things out. Indiana with a 5-point lead here. 11:03 left to go in the third. This game just got started in the third quarter. Indiana with a 54-49 lead. Currently on a commercial break once again. So this one just started in the third quarter. Aaron Baines finally laid one up and in, so he has 2 points right now. So Aaron Baines is on the scoreboard for buckets. That was a beautiful assist that came from Kyrie. He was dribbling at the right corner of the 3-point perimeter. Then he went inside the right side baseline, inside that 3-point arc. Passed that ball underneath the basket. Beautiful assist to Aaron Baines, who was right into the lane, and he laid it right up and in. Kyrie today, let's see. Kyrie has 4 assists. So Kyrie is leading the assist total for the Celtics. 4 assists and 6 points at the moment. No Celtics so far is in double-digit points in this game. 9 points leading the way is Jason Tatum as we're on this commercial break. Jaylen Brown with 7 right now. And also the Bruins are playing the Maple Leafs in a little bit, so I'll be updating you guys as well on that score throughout the game as well. Big game for the Boston Bruins. Do or die in that one. But yeah, 5-point game between the Celtics right now. Also, let's see. Red Sox Rays, yeah, they had runners on the corners. JD got the first hit of the game, and Mookie Betts was at third, and it looks like they stranded 2 on the bases as the Red Sox did not score at the top of the first. So that one's still scoreless. Just got started with the first pitch around 15 minutes ago, though. Red Sox Rays tied up at 0. But we're going to be getting ready to go back to action here off this commercial break. Indiana drilled a 3, which led to a timeout call by Brad Stevens. 5-point lead by the Pacers at the moment. 11:03 left to go in the third quarter. And let's see. I'm going to see who's pitching for the Red Sox today. Yes. Yep. Looks like David Price is pitching. Yep, so David Price is pitching today for Boston. Oh, wow, looks like J.D. Martinez also stole a base. But yeah, They stranded runners on the base paths because I remember they were both on the corner. So JD must have stole second and Mookie stayed at third. So they must have stranded two at second and third to end the inning. But here we are getting ready to go back to action. 5-point lead at the moment by the Pacers, 54-49. Pacers have struggled in the third quarter. In game 1, they only scored 8 points in the third quarter. In game 3, they scored 12. So they've struggled a ton in the third quarter, but off to a fast start here. Boston will get the inbound. Here we are, guys, back to action. The Celtics take it past the left part of the timeline with Kyrie. Kyrie at the top of the free throw circle. Passes that one to Horford. Back to Kyrie at the right wing perimeter. Kyrie with the ball. 10:45 left to go. Tries to take it into the lane. Fade away. Step back. 2 at the right elbow. No good by Kyrie. Rebounded by Indiana. Bojan Bogdanovic trying to go the distance right there. He has fouled, though. And Bogdanovic will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Pacers. 54-49 is the score. Indiana with a 5-point lead at the moment. And they'll shoot 2 free throws at the line. First shot by the Pacers. That one goes down. 55-49. So Bogdanovic hits the first one. Second shot here at the free throw line by Bojan Bogdanovic, and he knocks that one down as well. I believe this is the largest lead by Indiana today. 56-49 right now. 10:30 left to go in this one in the third quarter. Top of the key with Al Horford, passes left wing to Aaron Baines. Celtics with the ball. Baines looking for somebody who's open. Hands that one off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown trying to take that one into the lane. Lays it up and in right there by number 7 of Boston. The score is 56-51. 10:15 left to go in the third quarter. Indiana with the ball off the inbound. They take it past the left side of the timeline with Darren Collison. Collison now dribbling with the ball. 10:05 left to go in the third. And now he tries to take it inside. He's at the left elbow. Passing that one back outside to Miles Turner. Misses the left wing 3. Rebounded by the Celtics here. Jason Tatum with the ball. Takes it past the timeline. Tatum, left elbow jumper. No good by Tatum. Battle for the rebound. Let's see who touched it last. And Aaron Baines tipped it out of bounds, the refs will say. So the Pacers will get the ball here. Back on the inbounds. So Indiana has the ball. The score is 56-51. We have 9:45 left to go in the third quarter. 5-point lead. Steal, though, by Jason Tatum with a steal. Tried to set up the offense, though. Nobody there, and Indiana stole the ball right from behind them. Number 23 of the Pacers, Wesley Matthews, with a steal off the first steal by Jason Tatum. Pacers now step back deep 2. No good. Right there, though, helping out a teammate with a two-handed putback jam by the Pacers. They have a 7-point lead. 58-51 right now. 9:15 left to go in the third. Celtics with the ball. They have it at the top of the key with Baines. Puts that ball into the hands of Kyrie. Passes right wing perimeter. Horford now to Baines. Baines at the right elbow. Puts it into the hands of Kyrie. Back out on top. Horford takes the 3. Knocks it down. Nice shot right there by Al Horford from the top of the key. Giving Boston some breathing room in this game. 58-54. We have 8:50 left to go in the third. Indiana now with the ball. Wesley Matthews shot fake at the left wing. Matthews could not hit it, though. Rebounded by Boston. 4-point game. Celtics with the ball. 8:40 left to go in the third. Kyrie has it at the top of the key. Puts the ball into the hands of Al Horford. Spin move inside the low post. Jumper in the key. Horford. No good on the miss. Rattled out. Rebounded by Indiana. Pacers now trying to go with a burst of speed in transition. They have it at the right side baseline. Underneath the basket, they feed the ball. Hook shot in the key. No good. Horford adding the stat line, adding in another rebound. 58-54, Celtics with the ball. Kyrie passes that one back. Right wing 3. Horford, no good. Rebounded by Bogdanovic. Indiana with the ball. 8:05 left to go in the third. Bojan Bogdanovic reverse-handed layup, and it goes. Buckets have been counting here for Indiana, 60-54. 7:55 left to go in the third quarter. Boston with the ball. Kyrie, lob pass over the top. Horford underneath a bucket, and Al Horford gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. So if you're new to my channel, hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well, as I call play-by-play here of basketball on my channel, Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Let's see here. I thought it was a foul underneath the basket by Al Horford. Yeah, it looked like a foul. Yeah, it looked like a foul. But wow, yeah, Brad Stevens not too happy about that one. It looked like, yeah, on the replay there was a push off as well. So the refs came together. They said that Indiana will get the ball. So change of possession instead as Indiana coughs it up anyway. That ball goes all the way back to the half-court line. So that's a turnover by the Pacers. 60-54 right now. 7:37 left to go in the third quarter. Boston will get the ball here back of the inbounds pass. Pacers just turned over the ball in a half-court violation. They had it at the right baseline inside a three-point perimeter, and then they tried to put the ball back out towards the right wing of the three-point perimeter, and that's where it sailed away from their teammate, and it went past that half-court line. Celtics now with the ball. They take the right wing three from the outside. No good. Hits the top of the iron as there's a battle for the rebound, and the Pacers have it. Pacers take it past the timeline here. Collison passes right wing perimeter to Wesley Matthews. Matthews lob pass, right elbow, tipped up in the air, and it's going the other way. Celtics now with the ball. Hayward has it at the right wing of the perimeter. Gordon Hayward now trying to dribble into the lane. He has it at the free throw circle, passes it out to the left corner perimeter here with Marcus Morris. Morris now shot big, trying to make his way inside. Jumper in the key, knocks it down. Marcus Morris, big shot right there. 60-56 with 6:50 left to go in the third. And it looks like we do have a timeout called on the court. Going to update you guys with the score. This is a 4-point game at the moment. So I just updated you guys with the score. Boston down by 4. Indiana, though, hanging in, and they've got the lead. Should be a good one down throughout the rest of the stretch of this game. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Do or die for Indiana, but right now the Pacers staying with the Celtics, and they have a 4-point lead. Going to update you guys on the leading scorers of this game since we're on the TV timeout. So no Boston Celtics player right now has double-digit points in this one. Leading the way, Jason Tatum has 9 points, and also Jaylen Brown has 9. After that, Marcus Morris has 8, Gordon Hayward with 8, and then Terry Rozier and Al Horford with 7. Kyrie really needs to go off. Kyrie only has 6 points right now. He does have 5 assists, so he's leading the team in assists, but he only has 6 points. Al Horford leading the team in rebounds. He's got 9 boards so far in this game off 7 points. For the Pacers, they have 3 players with double-digit points so far in this one. Bojan Bogdanovic with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists in this one for Indiana. And also Darren Collison with 11 points and Miles Turner with 10. As we got Alex back in the chat. What is up, Alex? Thank you so much for joining me back here. I can probably only imagine that you must have had like a lunch or something like that. That you must have had a great meal or so. But yeah, right now 60-56 is the score. And we're on a commercial break at the moment. So what's going on in Major League Baseball right now is Boston Red Sox playing against Tampa Bay Rays, and the Red Sox are tied up bottom of the first with Tampa. It is tied up at 0 there. That game just got off with the first pitch around 25 minutes ago. Oh, wow. So Alex ate his roast beef, potatoes, and brisk tea, now going to eat some brownies, cupcakes, big, large cake. Wow, that sounds like a good meal right there, Alex. That's for sure. Ryan, yep, gonna rock the Poland Springs bottle. Yep, classic. Poland Springs, absolutely huge up in New England, basically the drink over here. But here we are on a commercial break. Should be back to action here off the break. But this is what's going on in the game so far. Looking at the team stats, Celtics shooting the ball 42% from the floor. Pacers shooting the ball at 41% from the floor. So only a 1% difference right now in shooting percentage between both of these teams at the moment. As far as the rebounding game goes, Boston still is a +6 on the boards right now, 31-25. Hey, no problem. Thank you so much for joining me here in the chat, Alex. Yeah, we should be back to action here. ABC getting ready to go back to action with our feet, and here we are, back to basketball. Indiana with the inbound. They put that ball back at the right wing perimeter. They missed the three-point shot, though, by Wesley Matthews. Offensive rebound by Matthews, and the rebound goes as he hits the right corner three off his offensive board. 63-56, Boston now down by 7. They have it at the top of the key with Kyrie. Kyrie going for the right elbow jumper, no good. Rebounded by Indiana. Collison with the ball at the right wing of the three-point perimeter. 6:20 left to go in the third. Indiana has it at the right elbow, puts that back outside towards the top of the key. They dribble towards the free throw circle. Miles Turner hits the rim short on that jumper, gets rebounded by Kyrie. Boston with the ball now at the left corner perimeter, puts it into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Knocks it down right there from the outside by number 7. Celtics really needed that one to get back into the game. Huge three-point shot by Jaylen Brown. Finally, they have a double-digit point player here. Jaylen Brown, the first one to hit 10-plus points today. He has 12. 63-59, and it looks like we did have a foul committed on the play with 5:47 left to go in the third. So looks like Indiana will shoot 2 here at the free throw line. They tried to go inside, and they got fouled. First shot at the free throw line. That one goes down by Miles Turner, number 33 of Indiana. So first shot went down. Here's the second one by Turner. Knocks that one down as well. 65-59, Boston with the inbound. You have 5:47 left to go in the third. Jaylen Brown puts that ball into the hands of Gordon Hayward, who takes it past the timeline. Hayward passes out, top of the key to Kyrie. Puts it into the hands of Hayward. Catch and shoot three. Gordon Hayward knocks down the right wing. Three-point shot from the outside. 65-62. Indiana up by 3. Pacers with the ball. They have it at the right wing perimeter with Collison. Collison passes that one inside to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich loses control of the ball, but it gets tipped out of bounds by the Celtics. So the Pacers will retain possession here on the upcoming inbounds. We got the court cleanup crew out in the court to clean up some sweat on the ground. Bojan Bogdanovich was trying to dribble inside the low post. That's where he got tripped up and lost control of the ball. Went out of bounds, but Pacers will get the inbound pass here as it was last touched out of bounds by Boston. So 5:25 left to go in the third. They put that ball all the way back out to the back court, and that is a turnover. A half-court violation. That is the second half-court violation today for Indiana. Ouch. They put that ball into the front court. It got tipped all the way to the back court by their own teammates. So the ball will go back to the Celtics here, and that one was almost stolen off Gordon Hayward, but he gets it back. Hayward now with the ball. Burst of speed. Takes it into the lane. Oh, my goodness. He slams it down. Gordon Hayward slammed it down, but it's an offensive foul. Oh, man. Aaron Baines trying to plead his case right there and how that shouldn't have been an offensive foul. Gordon Hayward looked like a clean bucket. Yup, Gordon Hayward with a clean slam dunk, but Aaron Baines tried to set up the pick right underneath the basket. He got called with an offensive pick foul play. So the ball will go back to Indiana. Pacers with a shot fake. They're trying to work their way inside the lane. Miles Turner back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now free throw circle. Back out to Collison. Collison passes left wing. Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back outside, open 3 by Collison at the horn right there. No good before the shot clock expired. Celtics with the rebound. 65-62. Boston with the ball. Kyrie has it at the right elbow. Kyrie with 4:40 left to go. Dribbling, lots of dribbling. Step back deep two. Knocks it down. Clean as you can get right there with that step back two with the dribbling moves by Kyrie Irving. 65-64. This is a 1-point game. Pacers have the lead. That was just beautiful dribbling right there by Kyrie, which set him up for that step back deep 2 right elbow shot. And this is a 1-point game. 4.5 left to go in the third quarter. Indiana with the ball. They have it at the right wing in the 3-point perimeter with Bojan Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, lob pass over the top, trying to dribble right side baseline. Here with Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Young underneath the bucket. And he gets the shot in. That's goaltending by Boston. Underneath the bucket right there. Yeah, goaltending by Aaron Baines. So they count 2 points right there by Indiana. And the ball will go back to Boston here off the inbound. Hit those like buttons if you guys haven't done so already. Subscribe as well. Celtics down by 3 at the moment. 4:10 left to go in the third. Hayward has it at the left wing of the perimeter. Puts it into the hands of Aaron Baines at the top of the key. Baines passes it off now. Left wing perimeter trying to make his move inside. Marcus Morris jumper in the key. No good. Rebounded by Bogdanovic. Pacers now with the ball. 3:55 left to go in the third. They have it at the free throw circle. They put it back out on top with Wesley Matthews. Puts that ball into the hand of Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic trying to dribble inside. No good. Too strong off the backboard, but they get an offensive rebound and a foul called on the play. And Indiana will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Going to update you guys here with a chat with a score. Indiana 67, Boston 64. We have 3:43 left to go in the third quarter. Pacers will shoot 2 here at the free throw line. This will be number 33, Miles Turner, who will shoot 2 here at the free throw line. He has 12 points today. He's averaging 8.7 points in his first 3 games of the series. First shot, no good. Rattled out by Miles Turner. Miles Turner will have a second opportunity here at the free throw line. Just missed his first one. The score is Indiana 67, Boston 64. Second shot at the free throw line. Miles Turner hits that one. 4-point game. Pacers with a lead. Boston with the inbound. We have 3:40 left to go in the third quarter. Celtics take it past the timeline here with Kyrie. Kyrie, lob pass to the right elbow here with Al Horford. Horford now puts that ball into the hands of Hayward. Hayward back to Horford. Takes the jumper at the top of the free throw circle. Knocks it down by Al Horford. 2-point game. 68-66 with 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. Al Horford, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Just needs 1 more point and 1 more rebound to have another double-double. Indiana with the ball. Shot fake as they go for the jumper at the free throw circle. Hits the rim short. Offensive rebound, though, by Sabonis, but it gets tipped when he tried to pass it back out. And Celtics with the ball now. Off the steal. So Boston now has it. Moving it around the perimeter. Trying to dribble left baseline. Hayward underneath the basket. No good, but tipping goes down by Al Horford, helping out a teammate. Horford now with double-digit points with 11 today. We're tied up at 68 in this one. 68 even between both of these teams. We have 2:40 left to go in this one. In the third quarter. Pacers now with the ball top of the key. They lob it over to the left baseline, trying to back his way inside. Miles Turner, no good. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound. Sabonis puts it up and in, and we got ourselves a ball game. Yes, indeed. 70-68. Indiana back up by 2 once again. 3:20 left to go in the third. Celtics with the ball. Terry Rozier has a burst of speed inside. Rozier couldn't finish, but he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Terry Rozier trying to take that one into the lane right there, and he'll go and shoot 2 at the free throw line. The score is Indiana 70, Boston 68. We are in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference first round. We have 2:17 left to go in the third quarter. Terry Rozier for the Boston Celtics will shoot 2. First shot by number 12 at the free throw line. No good. Hit the bottom part of the rim, sailed to the back part, and it went out. So first shot at the free throw line, no good by Terry Rozier. The score is still 70-68. Indiana with a 2-point lead. Rozier will have his second opportunity here to see if he can hit one down and put the Indiana lead to 1. Yes, he does. 70-69 right now. 1-point game. Indiana with an inbound. Boston's only shot 2 free throws in this third quarter. Indiana's 5 for 6. So Boston 1 for 2 from the charity stripe as Indiana with the ball. They tried to go for the jumper at the free throw circle, and we do have a foul called with 2:05 left to go. That's a foul committed by the Celtics on the play right there. So I'm going to update you guys here with a chat with a score. Looks like Indiana's going back to the free throw line. We have 2:05 left to go in the third. The Pacers are up by 1, 70-69. Darren Collison shooting 2 at the free throw line. First shot knocks it down. 71-69. Indiana up by 2. Collison hit his first one. He'll have a second opportunity here at the free throw line for the Pacers. Knocks that one down. He's clean on both of them. 72-69, 3-point game. Celtics with the ball now into the hands of Kyrie. Kyrie takes it past that Pacers logo. Dribbling towards the top of the key with Kyrie as he is guarded by Corey Joseph. Kyrie now trying to take that inside. Nice move and lays it up and in with his left hand right there by Kyrie. He's got 10 points today, now in double-digit points. 10 points, 7 assists by Kyrie. 1-point game, 72-71. 1:40 left to go in the third quarter. Indiana with the ball. They have it at the top of the key with Darren Collison. Collison dribbling, trying to make his move inside. Pass it down with back out. Right corner three. It's an air ball by Miles Turner. Collison got it back, though, on the offensive rebound. Another three taken at the top of the key. No good. Al Horford with the rebound. 72-71. 1:20 left to go in the third quarter. Kyrie passes it out to Horford. Horford takes the three. No good. Rebounded by Domantas Sabonis of Indiana. Sabonis takes it past the timeline, puts it into the hands now of Corey Joseph. Joseph now puts that ball into the hands of the edge of the Pacer logo to Darren Collison. 72-71. We have a minute left to go in the third quarter. Indiana with a 1-point lead. Collison trying to take that one inside. He has it at the right baseline, puts that ball into the hands of Sabonis. Sabonis jumper at the free throw circle. No good. Hits the rim short. And it looks like a loose ball foul has been committed by Indiana, so the ball will go back to Boston. So the shot was taken at the free throw circle, and a loose ball foul committed by the Pacers. We have 51 seconds left to go in the third quarter. This is a 1-point game. Ryan saying Michael Chavis grounded out in his second ever MLB at-bat. So that's what happened in Chavis's second at-bat. He grounded out, but hey, at least he's making contact. That's all. It's better to have him make contact, which is good, instead of whiff at pitches. You don't want to be somebody like Chris Davis of Baltimore who just whiffs at like almost every single pitch. But Boston tried to go inside. They missed the layup off the top of the iron. Rebounded by Indiana. Pacers now with the ball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. They try to take that one into the lane. They go for the layup. No good. Too strong off the backboard. Big rebound right there by Boston. A foul committed on the play. 25.1 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Going to update you guys with the score. Things getting a little chippy right there off that last rebound by the Celtics. Oh, yeah, a lot of pushing and shoving going on. Marcus Morris got the rebound, and Domantas Sabonis was trying to fight for the ball over next to Marcus Morris on the play. Looks like Marcus Morris pushed off a little bit against him right after the whistle, though, but refs didn't mind a little extracurricular activities because Marcus Morris is going to shoot two at the free throw line. First shot, knocks it down. We're tied up at 72. 25 seconds left to go before we start the fourth quarter. We are tied up at 72 between both of these teams. Marcus Morris will shoot one more at the free throw line. Just hit the last one. Second shot, and Boston has the lead. 73-72, 25 seconds remaining. Indiana with an inbound. The Pacers take that ball past the timeline as that one's into the hands of Tyreke Evans. He's at the edge of the Pacers logo. 15 on the shot clock. Yeah, 15 on the game clock. 14 on the shot clock. Now down to 9. Tyreke Evans has it top of the key. Evans with 5 on the shot clock. 4. Evans passes that one out. Sabonis, nice pass to Evans, but he couldn't finish to the bucket. And he missed the layup, too strong off the glass. And there we are at the end of the third quarter. 73 Boston, 72 Indiana. So 12 big minutes left in basketball here. We'll see if Boston can go for the sweep in this one and move on to take on, most likely, 99%, the Milwaukee Bucks. So end of the third quarter here, Celtics with a 1-point lead. Ryan asking me in the chat, do you see Jimmy Butler and Jared Dudley get ejected in the 76ers versus Nets yesterday? I actually didn't watch the game, but I saw it on the highlight reel. I saw the ejections happen on the highlight video reel when I was looking at the NBA countdown before this game started. They went over that from yesterday's game. So, yeah, close game, guys. 73-72. Finally, we have some double-digit point scorers here for the Celtics. We struggled for that throughout like the first 2.5 quarters, but now we found them. Jaylen Brown leading the way. He's got 12 points for the Celtics. And then 11 points by Gordon Hayward off the bench and Al Horford. Al Horford has a double-double again, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Kyrie has 10 points and 7 assists. Marcus Morris with 10 points as well. So that's what's going on for the Celtics. For the Pacers, the Pacers have 3 players with double-digit points. Those players are Bojan Bogdanovic. He has 16 points, 13 points by Miles Turner, 13 points by Darren Collison. 1-point game, guys. We're going to have 12 minutes to decide this one and see if the Celtics can go for the sweep in the series and move on to take on, most likely, 99%, I would say, the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee also with a 3-0 series lead over the Detroit Pistons. Got some hockey action that'll be going in a couple minutes from now. Elimination game on stake, as that's what's on stake today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Boston Bruins playing against the Toronto Maple Leafs as Boston's down in the series. And that one, they need a win to even it up at 3 apiece, as that's Game 6 today. Puck drops in 10 minutes between Bruins and Maple Leafs. Let's see how the Red Sox are doing right now here. So Red Sox Rays, bottom of the second, still tied up at 0 in that game. David Price on the mound for the Red Sox. Looks like he's pitched 1 2/3 innings right now for David Price. 0 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. So David Price right now has not yet to earn or give up a run, so that is a good thing so far for Boston, as they are trying to get their bullpen together after they started out really, really slow throughout the first part of the season. And finally, they're trying to go for a sweep against the Rays, as maybe it took them like 20-something days to finally get it there. What's up, Jackson Williams? Thank you so much, man, for joining me in here. So people do ask me to show the game. Unfortunately, I cannot. I put that down in this the description that I can't, because if I do so, it's a copyright violation, and then I'll get like a YouTube strike against my account, and that means I wouldn't be able to post any videos on YouTube. So if I do stream the game, yeah, hey, no problem. I get that question a lot. Yeah, no problem, man. But yeah, if I do show the game, because a lot of people don't know that it's a copyright violation, and then my video will get taken down by YouTube, because I've seen that done like a ton of times for like NFL games and stuff like that, and then like 10 minutes later YouTube takes down the video. But here we are, guys, 4th quarter here. As I call play-by-play, we have 12 minutes remaining even on the clock. Pacers with the ball, they have it out at the top of the key. Domantas Sabonis puts that ball into the hands now, right wing perimeter with Tyreke Evans. Evans backs out of it towards the Bankers Life Fieldhouse logo, and looks like that was a kicked ball on the play with 11:42 left to go in the 4th. As we got Alex Pacheco back in. What is up, Alex? Close game here. It's a 1-point game. Boston 73, Indiana 72. Pacers with the ball here with 11:35 left to go in the 4th. They take the right elbow jumper. They miss it. Gets rebounded by Marcus Morris. Morris now with a rebound. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button down below, guys. Subscribe as well, as I call play-by-play on my channel. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Al Horford has it at the top of the free throw circle. Hands it off to Tatum. Back out outside of Marcus Morris. Left wing perimeter now to the left corner with Terry Rozier. Step back 3 at the left ring. Terry Rozier knocks it down from the outside. 76-72. That's a big shot for Boston right here with 11:05 left to go in the 4th. 4-point lead by the C's. Pacers now with the ball, trying to dribble right side baseline with it is Tyreke Evans. Evans lob pass over the top to the right baseline. The Sabonis stolen away by Terry Rozier. Number 12 taking control of these last 2 possessions. Rozier puts that ball into the hands of Al Horford. Now into the hands of Tatum. Tatum now at the free throw circle. Passes it back to Horford. Horford, right baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. 10:35 left to go in the 4th quarter. Boston with a 4-point lead, 76-72. Indiana trying to go inside. They lay it up and in. Going to update you guys here with a score. It's a 2-point game. 76-74. We have 10:20 left to go in the 4th quarter. Boston with the ball. They have it top of the key with Al Horford now at the top of the free throw circle. Passes off to Terry Rozier. Rozier now trying to make his move inside. And you get miscommunication on that pass. Too strong inside the low post to Al Horford. It's a turnover by Boston as Rozier tried to pass that one from the top of the free throw circle to inside the low post underneath the basket. Went off the fingertips of Al Horford and out of bounds. Indiana with the ball here, back off the inbound. They have it at the left wing perimeter with Tyreke Evans. Evans with under 10 left to go in the fourth quarter has the ball at the top of the key, trying to make his way inside. Evans feeds it for Sabonis, and we did have a foul before the bucket, so don't count the bucket on the play. It's still 76-74. Al Horford with his third foul of the game for the Celtics right now, a non-shooting foul. So Indiana will inbound it here with 9:54 left to go in the fourth. 2-point game. They take the right elbow jumper. They knock it down. We're tied up at 76. 76 even, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new to my channel as well. Terry Rozier with the ball. He takes it past the half-court logo. Rozier at the top of the key trying to make his way inside. Backs it out outside. Horford puts it into the hands of Gordon Hayward. Hayward at the free throw circle. Lob pass to the left elbow. Trying to back his way inside is Horford. And Horford gets fouled on the play. And it looks like he'll shoot two at the free throw line with 9:24 left to go. Trying to back his way inside. He was working on number 21, Thaddeus Young of the Pacers. So Al Horford shooting two here at the free throw line. Ryan asking me, will you stream the NBA Finals when they happen? Yes, I will. So whenever I'm free, I'll be able to stream the NBA Finals. I'll be able to get those games anyway since I get ABC on my TV. So I believe I'm going up to New Hampshire on Memorial Day weekend. So if the NBA Finals do happen on Memorial Day weekend, I wouldn't be able to stream when I'm up there because I don't have Wi-Fi up at the place in New Hampshire. But when I'm back here, I'll be doing basically as many NBA Finals games as I can. So Al Horford hit both of the shots down at the free throw line, and it's back to a 2-point lead by the Celtics. 78-76. We have 9:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Indiana with a jumper. They knock it down right there by Sabonis. Tied up at 78 right now, guys. 9 minutes even left to play. Hit those like buttons. If you haven't done so already, subscribe as well if you're new to my channel. Boston with the ball. They try to work their way inside. Jumper at the free throw circle. Knocks it down right there by number 13, Marcus Morris. Trading buckets right now. Boston 80, Indiana 78. 8:40 left to go. Indiana takes the right wing three. No good. Hits the bottom part of the rim. Battle for the rebound. And it looks like there's a foul called on the rebounding foul with 8:38 left to go in the fourth. I'm going to let you guys know the score once again here in the chat. 8:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. 2-point game, and that was a rebounding foul push-off committed by the Celtics. So Indiana will get the inbound here. As they have it at the top of the key, trying to make their way inside the lane. Floats up the shot, and no good, but a foul committed by Boston inside the low post, and Indiana will shoot two at the free throw line. So let's see. When does the NBA Finals start? I think it's late May, June. Let's see. The first shot at the free throw line goes down for Indiana right there. It's a 1-point game. Boston 80, Indiana 79. We have 8:32 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tyreek Evans at the free throw line just hit his first, and he hits his second. We're tied up at 80 even in this one. So Celtics with the ball off the inbound, 8.5 remaining. Terry Rozier has it. He takes it past the timeline here. Rozier puts that ball into the hands of Kyrie. Kyrie now at the top of the key, and Kyrie trying to make his way inside. Passes that one back out on top. Terry Rozier takes the three. No good. Hits the top of the rim and rebounded by Indiana. Tied up at 80. 8:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers with the ball now. They have it at the right elbow with it into the hands of Tyreek Evans. Evans trying to go for the shot fake. Oh, and he was almost stripped of the ball, but that is a shooting foul committed by the Celtics on that play. As we got Sebastian in the chat. Hey, what is up, Sebastian? Thank you so much, man, for joining me back here. Still tied up at 80. We have 8:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. And looks like the Pacers were fouled, but it was a non-shooting foul, so they'll just inbound pass the ball here. 8 minutes remaining. Pacers have it. They have it at the top of the key with Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now into the lane. Tries to go for the jumper. No good at the top of the free throw circle. Rebounded by Aaron Baines. Celtics now with the ball. They take it past the timeline. They have it at the right wing of the perimeter with Kyrie. Kyrie now at the right elbow. Spin move and everything by Kyrie, trying to work his way inside the key. Step back, two, no good. Hits the rim short and rebounded by the Pacers. Both of these teams have been stuck at 80 for quite the past few minutes. Never mind. Indiana goes down low post, and they bank that shot home off the top of the rim. It goes home. Tyreke Evans adds two more to his profile. 82-80 Pacers with a 2-point lead. Celtics with a ball into the hands of Terry Rozier, passes it out and is tipped out of bounds by Tyreke Evans of Indiana. So Celtics will get the inbound here right after the whistle. So Indiana now with a 2-point lead at the moment. We have 7:15 left to go. Hit those like buttons if you're new to my channel. Subscribe as well. 7:10 left to go. Jason Tatum with the ball for the Celtics, trying to make his move inside the lane, and looks like Tatum gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Good game between both of these teams right now. Jason Tatum has a chance to tie it up at the line as he'll shoot two here with 7:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. And yes, big game between the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. So the puck will drop for that any minute from now. Jason Tatum shooting two here at the free throw line. And it looks like the NBA Finals will begin on May 30th. So yes, that's indeed after Memorial Day. So that's basically like May into June. So yeah, I should be able to do NBA Finals, no problem. First shot at the free throw line, no good. And second shot was a make. So it is 82-81. So Jason Tatum makes 1 out of 2 shots at the free throw line. 1-point game. 7 minutes left to go. Pacers now with the ball at the left wing perimeter. Bojan Bogdanovic puts that ball into the hands now of Tyreke Evans. Evans now dribbling at the top of the key, and now he tries to work his way inside in. It's stolen away. 2-on-1 fast break off the steal by Terry Rozier. Jason Tatum couldn't finish to the bucket, but he gets fouled, and Tatum will shoot two at the line. They were trying to go for the fast break right there. Tatum almost finished but couldn't get it in as he was fouled from behind at the very last moment underneath the basket right there off the steal by Terry Rozier to a cross-court pass to Tatum, but number 6 for Indiana with a foul from behind. That was Corey Joseph. So the score is 82-81. We have 6:45 left to go. I think the refs are going to look at the foul, see if there was anything significant about it. I don't think it looked like anything on the foul from behind that Corey Joseph was trying to do intentional right there. He looked like he didn't look like anything to hurt Jason Tatum from behind when he tried to lay it up and in off the fast break. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well, as I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Huge game between both of these teams. Boston trying to go for the 4-0 sweep in the series. Indiana trying to stay alive and trying to hold on to make this go into another game. As Alex is back in the chat. What is up, Alex? Thank you so much, man, for joining me back here. 82-81. Refs going to the review stand. They're going to see if there was anything technical about that foul. Basically, it didn't look like anything was wrong on that play by Corey Joseph with a foul from behind. Just updated you guys with a score. 82-81. That puck just dropped between the Bruins and the Maple Leafs. Do or die game for the Boston Bruins, as that is game 6 in the series. That game is on NBC. But here we are. Celtics down by 1. 82-81. They should be going to the free throw line to shoot 2 with Jason Tatum. The refs are sorting out some stuff right now on the foul from behind as Tatum couldn't finish to the bucket, but he got fouled by Corey Joseph of the Pacers. Looks like they're going to a commercial break right now. So the refs are going to sort out some stuff at the media stand on the looking at the reviewer. So we're going to a TV timeout. Going to update you guys with the leading scores of this game. So the Celtics now have, they were struggling to have players in double-digit points early on throughout like the majority of the third quarter, but here they are with double-digit point scores throughout their entire team. But they're in the low teens, basically, in this one. Leading the way in this game, Al Horford with 13 points. He also has 12 rebounds. Jaylen Brown, 12 points off the bench. Marcus Morris with 12, 11 points by Gordon Hayward, 11 points by Terry Rozier. Also, Kyrie Irving with 10 and Jason Tatum with 10. And, yep, Red Sox and Tampa Bay Rays in the bottom of the third right now, tied up at 0. Both of the teams have only got one hit apiece so far in that game. David Price pitching for the Sox. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. We'll be back to action after this TV timeout. Currently, the score is Indiana 82, Boston 81. We have 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter when we do get back to action. Corey Joseph committed a shooting foul for the Pacers. So 2 shots will be coming up at the free throw line by Jason Tatum of the Celtics. So Tatum will shoot 2 at the free throw line when we do get back to action. As we look at some of the team stats in this game, the shooting percentage goes to Boston in this one as well. They've led the shooting percentage in all the games in the series so far. Shooting the ball 44% from the floor in this one. Pacers shooting the ball 38% from the floor in this game. So another low shooting percentage right now by Indiana in this one. Trying to stay afloat in the NBA playoffs and trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Same as the Boston Bruins. They need to win today to tie this series up at 3 against the Maple Leafs. So if you guys are new to the channel, hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well. I call play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'll be doing play-by-play in the next game, the Golden State Warriors taking on the LA Clippers. As Anand Lama. Hey, what is up? So Anand Lama all the way from the country of Nepal is back. What is up, man? Thank you so much for joining me back here. Awesome. Awesome to see my international reach on my channel. You guys have been awesome. So right now we're on a commercial break. 1-point game. Going to be getting back to action here very shortly. Boston with a +2 rebounding edge at the moment. Leading the boards for the Celtics, 39-37. Al Horford leading the way in the rebounding category for the C's today. 12 rebounds. He has 13 points. So a double-double today by Al Horford. We have 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Looks like ABC is bringing us right back to the stream. And that means we'll have some free throws coming up for the C's. Last 6 minutes in the last 2 games, Boston has outscored Indiana in the final 6 minutes in the last 2 games, 34-18. We'll see how this one plays out. Jason Tatum shooting at the free throw line. First shot knocks it down. We are tied up at 82. We'll have more shots coming by Jason Tatum at the free throw line. 82-82. Tatum, second shot. Boston takes the lead at the free throw line. 83, Boston. 82, Indiana. And the Celtics get the inbound pass as well. So Boston with a 1-point lead, guys. Hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well. Celtics with the ball off the inbounds. They take the 3. Kyrie, no good, and rebounded by the Pacers. That ball goes into the hands of Tyreke Evans off the rebound. 6.5 left to go. It's a 1-point game. Boston 83, Indiana 82. Pacers have it at the left wing perimeter with Tyreke Evans dribbling towards the top of the key. Passes it out to the left elbow and back to Evans. Feeds it out to... Nope, that shot was not good right there as he tried to fed it out to Sabonis, and he missed the jumper at the free throw circle. Rebounded by Boston here as they have it at the left wing of the perimeter. Kyrie. Now into the hands of Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier trying to make his way, passes out to Horford, back outside. Now, Jason Tatum with the ball at the left wing perimeter. With it, 5:55 left to go. Tatum, spin move into the lane. Tatum, jumper at the left baseline. No good, and rebounded by Corey Joseph. And Indiana looks like we did have a foul called on the play with 5:53 left to go in the fourth. And that was a rebounding foul by Corey Joseph of Indiana as Al Horford tried to battle for the rebound and he went down on the baseline. The score is Boston 83, Indiana 82. And even though Corey Joseph got the rebound, he pushed off on the rebound and he got called with a rebounding foul, and that means Al Horford will shoot 2 here at the free throw line. First shot by Horford here. And he knocks that one down. Celtics with a 2-point lead, 84-82 right now. If you're new to my channel, hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well. I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'll also be streaming the next game. Golden State Warriors playing against the LA Clippers. Al Horford hit his first one, second shot at the free throw line. That one was a miss, and it gets rebounded by the Pacers. 2-point game, Celtics with a lead. Pacers with the ball. They have it at the top of the key. They pass it out to the left wing perimeter here with Wesley Matthews. Back out to the top of the key here for the Pacers with Tyreke Evans. Evans at the right wing perimeter, guarded by Al Horford. Backs out towards the Bankers Life Fieldhouse logo. And he takes the three. Step back three. No good by Indiana. Ball gets tipped out of bounds, but the Pacers will control the ball here with 5:29 left to go on the fourth. So they'll get the inbound back. Going to update you guys with the score. Boston 84. Indiana 82. We have 5:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hit those like buttons if you guys haven't done so already. Subscribe as well if you're new to my channel. Corey Joseph will inbound the pass, puts that ball into the hands of Tyreke Evans. Pacers with the ball. They pass that ball inside, and we got a foul called inside the low post. So shooting two at the line will be Domantas Sabonis of the Indiana Pacers. In 84-82, Sabonis shooting two here at the free throw line. So first shot here at the free throw line by Sabonis, and no good. Hits the top of the iron, so a miss by Indiana here at the free throw line. We have 5:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. They just missed their first one. They'll go back to the line and hit their second one. Let me know in the chat, guys, who you like in this game, Celtics or Pacers. I'll be back doing play-by-play for the Golden State Warriors against the LA Clippers. Second shot goes down at the free throw line by Sabonis. It's a 1-point game. 84-83, Boston with the ball. They take it past the timeline. It's Gordon Hayward who has it. Pass it back to the free throw circle to Al Horford. Back to Hayward. Passes Horford to the left wing. Open three at the left wing. Knocks it down from the outside by Marcus Morris. Huge three-point shot right there. 87-83. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and timeout called by the Pacers. Going to update you guys here with a chat in the score in Boston with a 4-point lead, 87-83, trying to close out the series on the sweep. Indiana's trying to stay in the series and live another day. Currently moving on to a TV timeout right now. Celtics with a 4-point lead. So let's see. I'm going to turn my TV to NBC for a second and see the Bruins Maple Leafs game. It should be on. Yeah, it says NHL hockey, 3 to 6 p.m. today. Bruins against Maple Leafs. So it should be on. It's on a commercial break right now. So if you're not seeing anything on the screen, that's because Bruins versus Maple Leafs is on a commercial break. Looks like it takes a long time to do pregame stuff. That's probably why. It looks like the puck hasn't even dropped there. It should have dropped at 3. It said 3 p.m. Eastern time, but the puck for some reason hasn't dropped. But here we are, guys. Fight to the finish in this one. Should be a good finish for this game. Hopefully, if you're new to my channel, hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on my channel. This is called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 3 months now. I have over 150 subscribers. Let's keep this channel growing. Let's push this to over 160 today, if possible. Or 160 during the stream, because I'm actually streaming the next game after this, Golden State versus LA. So let's look at these leading scorers for the game right now for the Boston Celtics. Off the bench with 15 points, Marcus Morris leading the scoring here with 15 points. And he's also got 8 rebounds. 14 points. Second on the team in scoring is Al Horford. He has himself a double-double, 14 points, 12 rebounds. 12 points by Jason Tatum, also 12 points by Jaylen Brown. And looks like 11 points off the benches. These two players, Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward with 11, Kyrie with 10 points and 7 assists. So the score right now, I'll type it in for the chat for you guys again, is Boston 87 and Indiana 83. So 87 Boston, 83 Indiana. When we do get back to action after the TV timeout, we'll have 5 minutes and 1 second left to go in the fourth quarter. So 5:01 left to go in the fourth. Boston with a 4-point lead, 87-83. Currently on a commercial break here. Going to get back to action with the ABC feed when we do get back to action. Currently on a Taco Bell commercial right at this moment. So let's look to the shooting percentages during this game. Celtics shooting the ball better on the floor than the Indiana Pacers at the moment. 43% today shooting at the moment by Boston. Indiana shooting the ball at 37% from the floor. Hit those like buttons if you haven't done so already, guys. Subscribe if you're new to my channel as well. I call play-by-play of basketball action. My channel is called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Let's keep this channel growing here. And I'll be doing the next stream as well, Clippers Warriors. So here we are, guys, back to Bankers Life Fieldhouse on the TV feed for the final 5 minutes of this one. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm also a drummer. I played drums growing up. I'm 23 years old. I've been 23 years old. I've been playing the drums basically since as young as I can imagine or so, picking up drumsticks and playing. But let's see. I think there's some beginners books. I think they're called the Commitment to Excellence or so, which is like a beginner's drum book if you're new. But here we are, guys, back to action. Indiana with a ball now, and the Pacers have it, and they're down by 4. They have it at the right elbow. They take the deep 2, no good as it rattled out, and Jason Tatum got the rebound. He puts the ball into the hands of Marcus Morris. 4:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Boston up by 4. They take it past the timeline with Kyrie. Puts it into the hands of Al Horford at the free throw circle. Hands it off to Gordon Hayward. Hayward trying to make his move inside. Backs it out outside now. So Hayward dribbling back towards the edge of the Pacers logo. Now trying to take it inside to the lane. Hayward floats up the shot. Sends it home off the glass, and he gets fouled as well. Shoot one at the line. What a move right there inside by Gordon Hayward on that play. So it should be 89-83 when ABC updates their scoreboard right after the replay. Gordon Hayward floated up the shot in the key as he was working on number 33, Miles Turner. And let's see if Boston can hit 90. Yes, indeed. So Gordon Hayward hits the free throw. They have a 7-point lead. 4:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Boston has been huge late in games. Fourth quarter is when they've been huge in the playoffs. 7-point lead. Indiana with the ball, trying to work their way inside this. Oh, right there, almost stolen away, but there was a reach and foul committed by the Celtics with 4:15 left to go in the fourth. I thought they had the clean steal for a second, but they didn't. And yes, it is, guys. Today is 4:20. Yes, indeed. 4:20 ended up on Easter today. But yeah, no problem. No problem, Alex. Hopefully Bruins can get the W today against the Maple Leafs to tie up that series at 3. First shot at the free throw line goes down for Bogdanovich for Indiana. It's 90-84. Celtics with a 6-point lead. Bojan Bogdanovich shooting another shot here at the free throw line. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button down below and subscribe as well. He hits them both at the free throw line. It's a 5-point game. 4:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. I call play-by-play here, basketball action. Let's get this to 20+ likes on this video right here. Celtics with the ball. They have it at the free throw circle. Horford hands it off to Gordon Hayward at the top of the key. Hayward almost lost control of the ball, but gets it back. Nobody was guarding him. Under 4 left to go. Hayward dribbling towards the right wing perimeter. 3 seconds. Deep 3. Gordon Hayward knocks it down from the outside. That is a huge shot right there by number 20. Boston with an 8-point lead, 93-85 at the moment. Indiana with the ball, 3:40 left to go. They have it at the left side baseline. Let's see. It's almost stolen away. It is. It is indeed. Boston with a steal. 2-on-1 fast break. Jason Tatum slams it down off the assist by Al Horford. Kyrie Irving. What a steal right there as he went all the way into the stands and got that ball that he tipped. Looked like there was no way that Boston would get that one, but he tipped that one, floated it up to Al Horford, went on a 2-on-1 fast break, put it into the hands of Tatum and slammed it down. Indiana goes the distance, lays it up and into the lane, 95-87. 3:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Boston with a lead. Going to update you guys here with a score in the chat. We have under 3 minutes left to play in this one. Fourth quarter, Boston with the ball, top of the key here with Gordon Hayward. Back to Al Horford, passes it, right corner 3. They take it by the Celtics. Knocks it down. Marcus Morris hits the 3-point shot right there. 10-point lead by the C's. 97-87. Celtics have gotten red hot. And that's how they've been doing it throughout the playoffs. They've been red hot throughout the last 5 to 10 minutes of every game in the series. Don't hit that link, guys. I'm going to remove it here from the chat. So make sure not to hit that. But here we are, 97-87. 87 at the moment right here. Make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action. 10-point lead by the Celtics, 97-87 right here. What is up, Jeff H? Thank you so much, man, for joining me back here on the channel. Al Horford with the ball, trying to work his way inside. Spin move, working on Miles Turner. Step back, jumper in the key, no good. Rebound by Indiana. Pacers now with the ball. They're down by 10. Under 2 left to play. Indiana trying to dribble inside, and they lay it up and in. Got the courtesy of the rim and the foul as well. So they'll go to the line to shoot the and one. So it is 97-89 at the moment. Celtics trying to close out the series. If you're new to my channel, bang those like buttons, guys. Subscribe as well as I call play-by-play here of basketball on my channel. It is called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And I'll be doing play-by-play of the next game. Golden State Warriors taking on the LA Clippers. So I'll be having play-by-play of that one on ABC right after the conclusion of the Celtics versus Pacers. But here we are, 1:55 left to go. Celtics with a lead. They're up 98-89. We have 1:55 left to go. Pacers will shoot one here at the free throw line. I think, yeah, I had 90. Yeah, I had 97. I was saying before as the score, but it looked like it was a 3-point. So ABC made a wrong. They had the wrong number up on the board, as that was definitely a 3-point shot. His foot was not on the line, so it's 98-90. We have 1:50 left to go in the fourth. Boston with the ball up by 8. They take it past the timeline here with Kyrie. Kyrie passes left wing perimeter to Al Horford. Back to Kyrie. Kyrie moving into the lane. Back outside of Horford. Back out on top to Gordon Hayward. Passes it out to Tatum. Tatum trying to make his move into the lane. Oh, and he slams it down right there by Jason Tatum. But there was a foul committed right before the shot, so they won't count the bucket. But I think Jason Tatum should be going to the line to shoot too. So foul before Jason Tatum slammed it down. Celtics still with an 8-point lead. 98-90. Jason Tatum back at the free throw line. So he was fouled before the shot. Let's see if the Celtics can get to 100 here. They are 1 point away. Tatum makes the first one, 99-90. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well. Let's get this video to 20+ likes on the day. Jason Tatum, 1 point away from putting Boston to triple digits. And no, he cannot make that one. Rattled right out. So it's a 9-point lead by Boston, 99-90. Indiana with the ball. They have it at the top of the key. The ball into the hands now of Darren Collison, and that is a catch and shoot with a denial right there by Boston, but looked like a shooting foul on the tip by the Celtics. So I think Indiana should be shooting 3 here. Looked like a clean block at first from behind, but I think toward at the Bogdanovich's fingertips on the shot maybe. So he'll be shooting 3 at the line for the Pacers. So the score is Boston 99, Indiana 90. We're going to see what Bojan Bogdanovic has at the free throw line. Misses the first one. That is key at this stage of the game for Indiana. They are down by 9. They basically need to hit all of them to get back into this game. 9-point game. Bojan Bogdanovic missed his first one at the free throw line for the Pacers. Second shot by Bojan. Hits that one, 99-91. So he missed the first one, hit the second one. He'll have a chance for the third one as he was fouled behind the 3-point line. So number 44 for Indiana shooting his third. Bogdanovic hits 2 out of 3. He nails that one down. 99-92. Boston with the ball. 1:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. They take it past the timeline with Al Horford. Horford puts the ball into the hands of Kyrie. Kyrie now with 1:15 left to go in the fourth. Dribbles towards the edge of the Pacers logo. Kyrie now dribbling towards the right wing of the 3-point perimeter. He has the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Kyrie passes out to Jason Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Gordon Hayward. Hayward, the left corner 3, knocks it down. 10-point lead for the C's, and they're the first team to hit 100 once again. 102-92. That is a huge shot from Gordon Hayward. Heating up when they really need it the most. Timeout here on the court. 103 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's get the 20+ likes on this video, guys. One more like to get this to 20+ likes. So bang that like button down below and subscribe as well if you like my channel. As I call play-by-play here, this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So right now we're on a commercial break. Thank you guys so much for the 20 likes. You guys have been awesome. Let me know in the chat as well who you like in this game. If you're a Celtics fan or if you're a Pacers fan. Looking like Celtics could go for the sweep in this one. They're up by 10 with 1:03 left to go. Gordon Hayward coming in hot in the past few minutes in this one. Leading the way now. He has 20 points. Leading the scoring off the bench. Let's see this. I'm going to tally up these points here by the Celtics. So that is 38 plus 11. Celtics have 49 bench points today in this game. 20 points off the bench by Gordon Hayward. Marcus Morris with 18 and 11 points by Terry Rozier. Inside the starting five, the leading scorer in the starting five, Jason Tatum with 15. 14 points by Al Horford, 12 points by Jaylen Brown. The winner of this game, basically if the Celtics win the series here, they'll be taking on 95%, most likely be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks, who have a 3-0 series lead at the moment to the Detroit Pistons. We got a good amount of Celtics fans here in the chat. Shui Sensei, what is up, man? Thank you so much for joining me back here. He's a Celtics fan as well. Here we go, guys. A minute left to go, and Boston has a 10-point lead. Indiana with the ball. Here we are, back to action. Pacers really need to get 3 points, 3-pointers on the board if they want to start making something. They do go for the layup inside for the 2, so they lay it up and in, and it's 102-94. What is up, Crazy Ball Time 2? Hey, thank you so much, man, for joining me. So another Celtics fan here in the chat. Let's keep those lights going, guys. Foul committed on the play. So Indiana commits the foul. The score is 102-94. Boston with an 8-point lead. We have 48 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. So Boston trying to go for the sweep here. They are 48 seconds away from doing so. Going to the line to shoot free throws will be Jason Tatum. Number 0 at the free throw line. First shot goes down. Celtics with a 103-94 lead. Jimmy Valero. Hey, what is up, man? Thank you so much for joining me back here. Looks like the Bucks will be the next victim for the Celtics. Celtics looking red hot right now in the playoffs. In the regular season, they were kind of tough to tell. There were some games that they really did well. Other games that they were completely different. But here they are turning on the switch that Kyrie's been talking about. No better time than doing it in the playoffs. What is up, FaZe Mir? Thank you so much for joining me back here. And that was a 3-point shot that went down for Indiana. 104-97. The score, 35 seconds remaining, and a foul committed by the Pacers. So going to update you guys with the score here once again. Indiana hit a big 3-point shot. We have around 35 seconds or 36 seconds left to go in this game. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action here. Kyrie at the free throw line, and he hits his first one. Celtics now with an 8-point lead, 105-97. 36 seconds left to go before they go for the sweep if they can hold on. Let me know down in the chat as well who you guys like in this game. If you're all Celtics fans, if you're a Pacers fan as well. Bucks, the next victim to be for the Celtics. Both of the shots go down at the free throw line. 106-97, 36 seconds remaining. Timeout called on the court. Hit those like buttons, guys. Down below, let's get this to 25 plus likes on this game. I think I've only been at 25 plus likes on my videos a couple of times, so let's get this to 25 plus likes. I've never reached the 30 plus like mark. That would be incredible if you guys could do that. Also, if you like what I do, hit the subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play to basketball action here on my channel. I'll be doing play-by-play to the next game. Golden State Warriors taking on the LA Clippers. Crazy ball time. Basketball is life. Hell yeah, man. Basketball fire. But yeah, I'm from Massachusetts myself. I live like 12 minutes away from the Rhode Island border. 50 minutes south of Boston. I'm a big Celtics fan, big Patriots fan, Red Sox fan, Bruins fan. Bruins with a puck drop against the Maple Leafs a few minutes ago. Bruins need to win that game in order to tie the series up at 3. Red Sox currently losing in the 4th inning against the Tampa Bay Rays. Score there 2-1 right now. Rays up by 1 at the moment. Hey, what is up, Kat? Thank you so much for joining me back here. So yeah, you guys have been awesome. We got 25 likes on this video. Let's keep this going. Let's get this to 30 plus likes before the end of the stream. So T-Bon, what is up? Love these new people in my chat here. Love to get new people in the chat. T-Bon asking me, what's my favorite team in the NBA? Celtics. It's got to be the Celtics. I live in Massachusetts. From the south coast of Massachusetts, 50 minutes south of Boston. It's my local team. And it's the only NBA team that I basically have, like, shirts and jerseys from. So Indiana with the inbound, no good. Hits the rim short. Rebounded by Boston, and a foul committed with 29 seconds remaining. So the Celtics will shoot 2 back at the free throw line. Looks like the Celtics will be moving on with 29 seconds remaining. It's 106-97. One thing that the Celtics haven't done this season is, or throughout this playoffs, is give up 100+ points to the Pacers. Right now, the Pacers are at 97. We'll see if they can hit that triple-digit mark. They just need a 3-point shot. First shot goes down at the free throw line by the Celtics. It's 107-97. We have 29 seconds left. So I've got 25 likes on this video. If you're new to the channel, bang those like buttons, guys. Subscribe as well. Second shot at the free throw line was a miss. It's a 10-point game, though. Indiana with the ball. They have it at the top of the key. They take the 3, and they finally, for the first time in the NBA playoffs, reach 100. 107-100. 21 seconds remaining. They commit the – no, they don't commit the foul until 17. They had like 3 guys all over the – yeah, they had 3 guys all over Jason Tatum, and they just did not commit the foul. Yeah, they could have fouled with like 21 seconds remaining. Instead, they fouled with 17. So a precious 4 seconds taken off. And it's 107-100. Boston again shooting at the free throw line, this time with Kyrie. Kyrie has 12 points so far. He's 13 for 15 from the free throw line. Keeps that streak going. 14 for 16 now from the line by Kyrie. Hits the first one. It's 108-100 Boston. 17 seconds away from moving on to the second round for the Celtics. Second shot at the line. Kyrie knocks that one down back to a 9-point lead. 109-100. Pacers with the ball off the inbound. 15 seconds remaining, and they take the right wing 3 from the outside. They knock it down by Tyreek Evans. He hits the 3. It's 109-103. 6-point game. Celtics lob pass over the top. Oh, goodness. I think there was a foul before that. It missed its mark on the lob pass. It basically like went into a Pacers hands, but I think there was a foul. Yeah, there was a foul committed right before that by a Pacers player. Wow. That was close. So I'm going to update you guys with a score here. It looks like they're going into another TV timeout now when we're almost ending the game at the moment. Score is Boston 109, Pacers 103. We have 10 seconds left going into another TV timeout. FaZe Mir in the chat, Celtics fan as well. Hey, feel free to let me know where you guys are from. I love to see if any of you guys are from like international or so. I know one of the guys in the chat's all the way from the country in Nepal or so. I'm from Massachusetts in the U.S., where I'm only 50 minutes south of Boston. But oh wow, that's pretty cool. So crazy ball time all the way out in Arkansas. Wow, that is awesome. That is great to get different reach out here from different states. That is awesome. And Europe, T-Bond all the way from Europe. That is great. Loving this international reach. This is awesome. Philadelphia with FaZe Mir in the chat. 109-103. 10 seconds left to go when we do get back to action. And Ison Ballading all the way from the Philippines. Wow, that is quite the reach as well. Jeff H. from New York, Celtics fan in New York, as here we are, guys. 11 seconds remaining, and the Celtics with an inbound. They put it into the hands of Jason Tatum, and a foul committed with 9 seconds left to go. So we're back to action here, and looks like free throws coming up once again for the Celtics. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. Let's get this to 30+ likes on the channel if we could do so. I've never had a video here on YouTube in my 3-month streaming that's ever hit the 30+ like mark. I think the highest has been 27. So we're almost there, guys. We're at 25. First shot at the free throw line goes down by Jason Tatum. Boston now has 110 on the board. Shui Sensei from Texas. Hey, what is up? And we got the Kings analysis. What is up, the Kings analysis? 110 to 103, and second shot no good. Left corner three knocks it down by Indiana with 1 second remaining. It's a 4-point game. Boston the inbound here, 1.6 left, puts it into the hands, and that one is done. The horn sounds, and the Celtics are moving on, guys, to the next round. 4-point game, but that has gone final. So the Boston Celtics sweep the Indiana Pacers 110 to 106. Let's see here in the chat. MDTS Rock NLZ, what is up? All the way from Toronto City. Wow, that is awesome. So thank you so much, guys. I love new people here in the chat. T-Bun, of course, Celtics fan. Seth Hannigan in here. Let's go, Boston. Boston moving on to play most likely Milwaukee in the next round. Milwaukee up 3-0 so far against the Detroit Pistons. Crazy Ball Time asking me, do you go live every time we play? Unfortunately, I do not. I only go. I actually don't have cable back at the house here, so I'm only able to get the games that I'm able to stream from my TV on ABC. I'm able to get ABC on my TV where the Celtics are playing today, and I'm also able to get ESPN3 on my computer when they do have games off of ESPN. So that's the only time that I'm able to get the Celtics. Sadly here. So if they do play on TNT, I won't be able to stream that game because that's on cable, and I don't have a cable package here at my house. So, yep, Jeff H, 4-0. We swept this series. Kings analysis, good game. Yes, it was back and forth action, but the Celtics pulling away in the fourth quarter, up by 10 for a good amount of time in the fourth quarter, and they did it their best late in the fourth quarter under 5 minutes remaining. That's where Gordon Hayward got really hot for the season. They pull out the W by 4. Seth Hannigan all the way from Ireland. Wow, that is incredible. Getting some great European reach out here. But yep, MDTS Rock NLZ. I'll have that next game for you. Golden State versus the LA Clippers. So I'll be doing the next stream for you guys. Golden State versus the LA Clippers. Crazy Ball Time. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Join me for my next game. Starting in a few minutes from now. LA Clippers going at it against Golden State. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to jump over to the next stream on my channel. So join me there if you guys like basketball. This has been a presentation of Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Boston Celtics with a sweep, guys. 4-0 over the Indiana Pacers.